Hello everyone, I'm Kimmy Wyatt. Some of you know that, some of you don't. You guys, this video, first of all, I just got up. For those of you who are new to the channel, hello. Still got my PJs on. And if anybody wants to know how I look when I get up, well, here it is. But I usually look better than this because I'm really, y'all, I got a lot to tell y'all. Y'all protect yourself, okay? I'm going to show you how I had to sleep last night. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm used to it, you know. I'm going to show you guys what's been happening to this overnight. This is a portable fan. And the reason why there's tape on this, before I forget, is because it shows what level, you know, it's light. So I put tape over it to cover it up. So this has nothing to do, this part has nothing to do with what I'm about to tell you. Also, I just did a video, you guys, about my glasses. And I said, the reason, you guys probably wonder why I don't keep my glasses on when I do a video. It's very brief. I said it, and I said, that's because it was for the hair oil. Okay. And I said, I don't keep my glasses on because I can't see far with them, or close. Whatever I said was wrong. Actually, I take these off because I can't see close with them. I can see far. Okay, I said the wrong thing. And I was going to be reading one of my flyers that I created for the hair oil, and it was going to be close to my face. This is, I want the government to listen to this video. I want everybody to watch this video. But they messed with the wrong one. I haven't even wiped my face, washed my face, or anything. And I may do that while I'm doing this video. And I'm not gonna wear these glasses anyway. I don't need them to talk. If you have children, grandchildren, children you love, please watch this video to the end. So, a tear finally came out. Some of y'all thought I was joking about my life, what's going on with it. You're seeing here that I'm not. These tears, I'll never let them see me cry, but I'm crying right now because of the dirty deeds and how dirty motherfuckers can be. You guys share this video. I'm going to leave it where it can be embedded. I never do that. I want you to share this fucking video with everybody. It is well overdue. I was supposed to have done this video, but I hipping and going here, going there, sleeping here, sleeping there. It stops today. I'm going to tell you what I went through last night, overnight. But I'm going to show you this mirror first. I just did a video. I don't like dirty mirrors, but I'm at my son's. I didn't think they had any. I just mentioned this in the video. I didn't think they had, because I've been here before, anything to clean the mirrors. I just so happened to ask his current girlfriend, not the old one, if they had anything to clean the mirrors. Because I've told you guys to keep your mirrors clean. And I've been doing videos basically every day since that. I'm going to go ahead and take these off, y'all. I've been doing videos every day since that. At least one video. Y'all, what is this on the mirror? This spot that you see here, I've been up using the restroom overnight. What is that? I just washed my hair and conditioned my hair last night. And y'all, yesterday, no, overnight, I washed my hair the night before. And I conditioned my hair overnight. My hair is extremely thick, although it may not look like it now because I kind of went over it with a flat iron a little bit last night. I don't spray stuff on my hair. I use my own products when I do my hair. Okay, I can't make my shampoos here. Here. I can't make my conditioners here. So, but the Pote cream I do have here. And so it's absolutely wonderful if you're going for flat ironing, for straightening and everything. That's what I use on my hair. And it's a conditioner as well. You can just, if you want to put some on your scalp and you're not doing anything to your hair, helps your hair to grow, helps it stay healthy, helps it stay strong. And this is not advertisement. So that's what I used. Where did this come from? It's not a spray. Let me say that. It's not a spray. And I was just in this mirror last night. I was in this mirror before I got up, permanently got up, when I got up to use the restroom. Also, but even more striking, now look at the previous videos and you'll see how clean this, as a matter of fact, I said, oh, I'm so happy. I mentioned that I had a lot of products up here, and I mentioned I don't advertise products, so I had them turned a certain way before I started the video, because she gave me all these products that I can use to clean the bathroom. And I told you guys in that video, just don't remember the title, but it's two videos probably before this one. I think I may have been doing the Victory Dust video. And the hair oil video, you guys, the hair oil benefits, I'm also doing a Kimmy covers in there. Y'all hear that? And listen to my voice. You guys, I do get hoarse. I do have. When my voice does this, you hear that? And I can do that. That's not me. It's me, but it's not me. I got attacked before I permanently got up this morning. And I got attacked 3 times. And I'm going to tell you guys about the equipment that they're using. When I say they, it's the spiritual realm, but it's also, and there may be a part 2 of this video because I have so much to tell you guys and I want you to watch every one of them. Both of them. To the end. I'm going to go in and out. Y'all know how I do because it's this brain of mine. Ooh. Y'all. I don't know if y'all can see this. Yeah. Oh, good. I need my grandson's toothbrush. Always a winner. Y'all look at these lines. Y'all see these streaks going down in the mirror? Y'all see them? Let me go back. Where do I stand in this mirror? Right here. Oh, that was the end, by the way. Look at this. You see that little line, that dirt? That dirt stops about, oh, it's still going. About right. Doesn't matter. Who did that? When this mirror was squeaky clean. I personally don't like dirty mirrors, although in my son's place, I have done videos with the dirty mirror. I'm going to make damn sure my stuff is on point before I even do a video. in my place where I am, I'm going to make sure that the mirror is clean. But the show must go on. And I probably have a video. I think I had a video I didn't even post because the mirror was just in here. I'm going to show, in case there is a part 2, and there will be. This is side notes for me. I'm going to show you about what happened to this fan within the last 2-3 days. I'm going to tell you guys, and I know I'm going to forget the thing. No, that's going to be a separate video. You guys protect your glasses. They don't want you to see because you can look up there. Protect your glasses and your electronics. If you're doing anything and you're wondering why it's changed, like, oh my God, I'm not winning my games. See, I'll talk to a fool, but if a fool is not listening, I'm going to back the fuck up. You hear me? Let me say that again. I'll talk to a fool. I'll tell a fool something when they're not listening. I'm going to back the fuck up. Let you handle your situation. And then I call them late bloomers. Gang stalking late bloomers. Yeah. No, I said that wrong because they're not stalking. Anyway, it's 5 words. Gang stalking, victim, late bloomers. However I say that, because they don't get it. And it's not for them to get it. That's their brain. Okay? That's how they operate. Oh my God. Here he comes. That's how they operate. Y'all listen. Please listen to my voice. If they've ever been pissed off about a video, they are really fixing to get pissed off about this one. Yesterday also. Oh, they were hacking in my stuff like, this is why you're caught in between. Are these humans or demons possessed by humans? What is this? Y'all, I can build a computer with my eyes closed. Literally. I'm very, very tech savvy. Which pisses and pissed off this idiot, the main warlock. Oh, they were, oh, this video, it's going up. Oh, but I'm gonna have to go through some, just to get it up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through some shit, especially this one. You done showing them your hair, and then again, and then blah, 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 blah. No, this is the video. And I'm ready for that battle because it's going up. Check. Where does this come from, y'all? These lines. When I just cleaned this mirror like 2 or 3 days ago, and I haven't done anything to put these lines here. The purpose of me telling y'all to clean y'all mirrors for this reason. I didn't even know this is what they do. But I know if your mirrors are dirty, that's discordant energies. And they love to do mirror magic on dirty mirrors. And all you got to do is really clean the mirror. I even mentioned in the video, here's a correction. Not really so much because you can buy Windex that has vinegar in it. What I meant is ammonia. Ooh, they can't stand ammonia. They can't stand vinegar. And most when I said Windex, if I did, sorry, that's a brand. Most window cleaners or window mirror cleaners have ammonia in them. So make sure your cleaner has ammonia. But if you can find one with vinegar, or you can put a little vinegar in there as well. This is what I do. Skin and hair care line. Trust me, I've learned about things outside of creating the actual formulas for my skin and hair care line. Comes with the territory. Okay? And there will be a part 2. I can tell. When I show you guys this, don't feel sorry for me. I've showed you guys multiple times how I have to sleep. And this is one of the reasons. I want to show you guys how whatever this equipment is, let me finish my sentence, that they use above your head. I already know it's probably a, and I've said this before. What are they called? It's funny. I just had the word and it didn't come out. Laser pointers. Do you guys understand how powerful laser pointers are? The FCC bans you from pointing a laser pointer in the sky. Look it up. Because an airplane, it can actually, it's in the sky, y'all. Proof in the pudding, what I'm about to tell you. The airplane's in the sky. You're down here on the ground. How is that possible? That there's a possibility that it could stop that airplane. It could mess with the equipment in the airplane. But you way down here, it's a laser pointer. They're very powerful, and they do come in different powers, okay? And I'm quite sure, and I looked this up, I know I did, months and months ago, because this video is overdue. But they fucked with me last night up until the time that I got up. They have been fucking with me 2 days prior to that. I'm going to show you guys how my sleep. And y'all think this shit is funny? I'm lying. Satan with a capital S. Let me say it again for the motherfuckers that think I'm not. Sane with a capital S. To the point of I got to get my medical records because, little side note, I remember when I first got out of the shelter before, different shelter, and I had to had my place, had to come back because I needed a form filled out or something. And they said, well, have your doctor. I think I was getting assistance for food or whatever it was. You know, I don't remember the purpose of me needing this from a doctor. But they wanted to, whatever I was trying to do. I don't have a doctor. No offense to doctor, I don't really need a doctor in my life right now. I really don't. But I haven't had a checkup. Y'all haven't had a checkup in about, it's been over 15 years, probably 20. I keep myself clean. I don't go around having sex with everyone. Although you could have had sex with someone and you could still have something. Okay, I'm just saying this is me, my body. I take care of this one. And I would like to go to the doctor and, get a checkup. But in my life right now, that would have to be a doctor. That would have to be a doctor for some famous people, baby, because my trust factor with people, flies in the corner, gnats in the corner, looking down on your body. No, baby. Speaking, thank you. Ooh, God dog it. Let me go and say it. 4 or 5 days ago, when I opened the bedroom door, now this is the bathroom door, that's the bedroom door, but it is another bedroom door in the hallway. Or the hallway leads to the bedroom door. The bedroom door ends there, or it begins, however you look at it. When I opened that door about 4 or 5 days ago, waiting at the door, there was a gnat or a mini fly that came in. I'm like, okay, here we go. Y'all probably notice things don't bother me because I'm used to it. Y'all, first thing I'm gonna show you is how I was sleeping 2 days prior. Now, my grandson sleeps in here with me, but it's the holidays. He's out of school for the holidays. He's visiting relatives, family on the other side. But my grandson absolutely loves sleeping with me around him because he's spiritual as well. We have talked things I've never told my son. So he wants me to be around him when, Granny, can I come sleep with you? So I know this for a fact. And oh, baby, you talking about protected. I'll say it again. You fuck with my family, and I'm saying it just like that. Just like that. And I'm going to leave that right there. Although I know he's being messed with because of the cameras and stuff. I know he's being watched when he takes a shower. Perverts. But once again, I'm going to tell you something one time, maybe twice, and I'm going to let it go. Because of your inability seemingly, and it seems like it's an inability at this point. Your inability to grasp what someone is telling you. And I'm not talking about my grandson. So I'm going to leave that alone. They've seen everything from the rooter to the tutor on my baby. So when I sleep in there in this room, or sleep with him, because I've been here before, he's honored. And it's an honor for me, because that's my grandson. Y'all feel me? And we always tussle, and and he's getting so tall. My grandson is like right here. I'm 5'3", so he's... And then when I saw him, I said, I hadn't seen him in a minute when I left last time. And I was like, oh, boy, you getting so tall. You know. So I'm going to show you what I did for my protection. And he requested it the next night. He said, Granny, can you put that cover back up there like you had it? Wonderful for me, because that's what I wanted to do. Protection. So I'm going to explain this to you when I go in here. And I'm explaining to you the fly. Oh, ooh, thank you, Jesus. Let me go back to this fly. When I show you guys this cover, and I'm going to show you, it has little slots where you can, if you wanted to, you can look through there. Y'all, why was this damn fly? Because this door is open. I'm doing videos. You look at my videos, y'all. When I'm not doing a video, this door is usually open. This one, I hope y'all can see me. This one. How about 2 nights in a row? I'm wondering, where is the fly? It even got to the point, because I'm on the ground, that I would grab a little hat that I was wearing in bed and do this to make sure it's not in one of the corners, at least go away temporarily. I'm going to show you where this fly was 2 days. Now, the first night, it had come in here, but as soon as they pick up a towel or something, you got to have a wet towel to pop it. It's got on the mirror. It's gone. It's like magically disappeared. And that's one of the things we noticed, a couple of us at the shelter, especially a white lady from Africa. She literally was from Africa. She was from Africa, literally. And I said, you see, when I get to talking about my products, I get to talking about something spiritual, a lot of us noticed that gnats would come. And I would just sit back. We talking, but I would literally sit back and wait while I'm talking, anticipate. Thank you. These flies, or mostly gnats, coming around us, flying right to my face. You like, But see, a lot of us are woke. So there were people in the shelter, gang stalking victims as well. People that were just very spiritual. They get it about the gnats and the flies. And so we got it, So I'm going to show you guys exactly where this fly, because I got up, I do this, and I was like, okay, was so he can look right into the cracks of where I was sleeping, because it's covered up. Why was that fly in the exact same spot last night as it was the night before? I missed it the night before, because I didn't miss it. I sprayed it with some spray that's over here, cleaning spray. And I knew it wasn't going to last, because it wasn't lethal. Why was that same fly in the same spot, this door being open? Because you come in here, see, the flies come in here twice. I said once, and landed on the mirror, Satan. And when I don't have a towel or anything, so when I get a towel, and I'm wetting it, and I'm looking, wringing it out, you know what I'm supposed to do? Just magically disappeared back to the shelter. These gnats and flies, in most cases, was magically disappearing. And that's one of the things that she noticed. If I had to say who noticed that the most, it was her. I said, did you just see that fly? Because we befriended each other. She said, yes. And I saw that fly, and I sure did see that fly, and it just disappeared. I said, I just want to make sure you saw that it just disappeared. But when I talked to her the day before, the same thing occurred, and she just looked and she saw it again the next day or so, and it disappeared right there. The fly was like right there. We're looking at it, and it just poof out the blue. I saw it. I wanted to make sure she saw it. I said, did you just saw that, didn't you? And she said, and she's got this look on her face. She said, yes, I saw that, and it just disappeared. She's a very intense lady. She got up out of there for other reasons, but she left. Why was this fly in the same motherfucking spot now? And I'm going to curse, sorry, that it was the day before. Exact same spot. But when I saw it the day before, I looked, because I got cover. I'm going to show you guys what I did. I got cover on top. Put it this way, my son has a bunk bed, and under the bunk bed is just a single bunk bed, and with space at the bottom. Normally people would put a desk up under there, but there's no desk. Okay. My grandson, when I came this time, wasn't sleeping up there. He was sleeping on the floor. His reason for that is because basically he said that he has messed up the bunk bed, that it was moving. And I was like, well, I can fix that if your dad still has the tool. And he said, I don't know. You have to ask him. I don't know. So I'm like, how are we going to do this? Because I'm going to be in here. So what I decided to do was take the mattress. Y'all, excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't get a chance to clean my face. I took the mattress, pushed it up, and took it down. Brought it down. And I'm like, okay, we're both, so I'll sleep at one end, he'll sleep at the other. But once I got it down, he wanted to sleep on it himself. I was like, I said, no, it didn't happen just like that. Something happened where I said, well, I'm going to sleep on the mattress because you're on the floor. No, that's what it was. I want to sleep on the mattress. I said, night. He said, yeah. I said, okay. Well, I said, I'll let you sleep on the mattress and I'll sleep on the floor. Because y'all, please understand, I can kick it with the barrels. I've told y'all that before. I've gone through so much. This one, I can kick it with the barrels. They just going to ask me, Kimmy, pass me a barrel. Or make that statement. Because I know who's going to get the food. Yeah. So it's not a big thing for me to sleep on the floor. And side note, when I was a little girl, I had a full suite bed. Beautiful room. Beautiful. And I would sleep on the floor sometimes, so no big deal. Just one of those kids. I remember that. I would sleep on the floor, so it's no big deal. When you mess with anointed people, God's chosen, and I'm not bragging, please know that they can go through the forest from one end to the next and never get touched. Did you hear what I said? Please know that the animals in that forest are going to back the fuck up from them. They know. The animals know. Barrel, whatever. Because that person has a purpose on this planet. Human form. Although I'm getting word that I'm not even from here. And that's not me saying, I'm like, where I'm from? And more than one, the last person that told me that, she and I kind of went separate ways with lack of words. We weren't together, but I'm saying, my last bunkmate that I had at the shelter, and her little girlfriend, jealous. She knew. That's a whole nother story. She knew. I'm like, why what? KimMeWyatt. When I'm like, yeah, it's me. I said, yeah, I know you know who I am, because when TJ was introducing you to us, because we all bonded in that area, you never spoke to me, and I spoke to you 2 times, and you looked at me and rolled your eyes. So I know you know who I am. Hello. Amongst other things, she has said. Haters, I got them. I got them. So, y'all hate on somebody, make sure they've done something to you, because you really look ignorant. Especially when you're opening your mouth saying things that I'm going to prove you wrong on. Wink, wink. So I'm going to show you guys this. So that's the deal with the shelter, the gnats and things there. Got that out of the way. And I was saying something. But yeah, why was this fly? It was a fly, because I got up a little baby fly or a big ass gnat, one or the other. Why was this fly? Beelzebub is Lord of the Flies. Here's another correction. Beelzebub is another name, aka Satan. Satan has multiple names, many. I was correct. I thought Beelzebub was Satan, Lord of the Flies. There's a movie called Lord of the Flies. I got that's on my bucket list to watch. Okay. And an old movie. It's very old, probably about 30 years old. But I just watched Constantine, part 1 and part 2. So, these are movies, and I'm not putting names out there because I don't do that, but I'm just keeping it real. Somebody said, oh, you need to watch Constantine because there was flies in Constantine too as well. And I'm like, what? So these are movies with flies. I have a video, movies you should watch, okay? And there's some other ones that have come up since that recording that has flies in it. I'm like, I was talking to someone about this, and they said, man, we thought it was part of the script. We just started laughing because obviously we did think it was just part of the script for flies to be. We didn't get it. We thought it was part of the damn script. No. Considering all of these movies are movies about evil or something like that. So anyway, moving right along. So I'm woke with the flies. I'm woke with the gnats. Okay, the flies and the gnats. But Beelzebub, who I initially thought was Satan, is actually Satan's. But then I'm like, okay, somewhere along the lines, could have been getting word, which doesn't matter. Me studying and looking at things, Beelzebub was later on to me another demon by the name of Beelzebub, and he's Lord of the Flies. So everything was correct. It was just who the demon is. It is Satan. I was correct. So if you hear videos where I'm saying Beelzebub is Lord of the Flies, true. But I'm also saying Beelzebub is another demon. No, Beelzebub is Satan. That's another name for him. Makes sense. He's the head demon. Makes sense. He can come in as whatever he wants. Yeah, this fly 2 days in a row, 2 nights. Or morning, whenever I'm going to sleep. That could be 2 in the morning. But this fly, I'm a distance person. This door, when I'm doing a video, is usually closed unless I have to go in there. Y'all watch my videos. But this door is usually open when I'm in here. Okay? At least part of the way. I mean, I open it and wherever it stops, that's where it stops. But when I looked at the distance between this door and where the fly was, vision, I said, oh, okay, yeah, there you are. You're trying to look in the cracks to watch me while I'm asleep. Take it. Just take it. Don't go too far into it. It's the truth. So I got some stuff to show you guys in here. Please be prepared. Any other time in my life, this would be embarrassing, but it wouldn't be happening to me any other time in my life. I would never have to sleep like this at all. Never have had to sleep like this until game stalking and how I want to protect myself. I also want to tell you guys, protect your eyes and stuff. I have other videos coming up. You guys protect your eyes and stuff. My hair is doing some stuff. Protect your eyes. at all costs in your head while you're asleep. Now, me, I had somebody tell me as of recent for them, because I don't talk to them either. So for recent for them is over about 15 years ago. Yeah, this is, ooh, we're going into 26. Can y'all believe it? Yeah, so about last time I actually had a conversation with this person, probably longer than that, going on 20 years. A conversation, like we're just, you know, souping it up. Yeah, that person, and I don't know what I was about to say about, I was about to say something. Well, it'll come back to me, hopefully. But, oh, thank you, Lord. That person, after I said this, years had passed, said, you know what? I remember you telling me, women, for her, it was personal for her. I said, girl, don't ever go to sleep with a t-shirt on and you're married. Now, some of y'all men, y'all love t-shirts, easy access, but I'm just saying. When I was married, I never went to sleep with a t-shirt on. If I did, it started happening later on because of things that was going on. And I said, never go to sleep, too, no particular order, with rollers in your head, on your hair. And it was probably a third one. Oh, never turn down that's romance and relationship. I do have a romance and relationship playlist on my YouTube channel. So I don't want to get, because I got to post some stuff there. I don't want to get too far into that. But one of the things that I told her was never wear a head rag. No, that was another, rollers, and the other one was a head rag. Never wear a head rag on your head. As a matter of fact, she and I couldn't stand head rags, but oh boy, over the last 15 years, and I at the store with my brother and my sister-in-law, last minute, you know, we went to the store, two head rag on my head, y'all. I'm like, oh God. I was still in radio, head rag on my head. Oh, I don't know if I was in radio, because I don't think she was in his life when I was in radio. I don't know. But a head rag on my head. I went on to the store to meet them up at the store so we can get some things, you know what I'm saying? So they just wanted to meet me at the store, whatever, and come on up here. I'm like, oh man. I had the funnest time. It was a Hispanic store. In that store, two men, I got a hair rag on my head, knocked down the end caps. That's the stuff on the end. Watching me walk down the aisle. Because they looking back, not paying attention. And I was like, oh, you want me to help you with that? The second one, I said, what you looking at me like that for? I got a hair rag. He said, no, I'm getting as somebody was at one of my apartments, the young security guard. When I had a hair rag on there, he said, a man knows what he wants in his 20s. Okay. I'm like, okay. But you know, they both made the comments that they were watching me with this head rag on my head. So I'm mentioning, why am I mentioning this head rag, y'all? Oh, at the time when I would say that, don't wear, you know, I was against head rags and anything putting on your head. Oh my God. I was just girly. Those are my best friends now. You know, put some on your head. That was what I was trying to say. So let me, 3849 in. Let me go in here and show you guys, brace yourself. I have other videos where I'm showing how I have to sleep. It has nothing to do with my son's place. Let me say that. It's just that I'm going to collect some stuff. I'm going to do some stuff because I'm going to try to protect my crown, which is the purpose of this video. Protect my body, protect my breast. These people, very, very lustful. Very, very lustful people. Okay? Gang stalkers. Very, very demonic and lustful. Some of the stuff that I even hear when I get in the shower, and I heard this at female. This is a female, though. A female. There's a big old space in between that. I even call them man dykes. I came up with that term. But you guys know I shower with my clothes on. And not in a fur coat or nothing like that. Come on now. But I shower with my clothes on, and I have said I'm going to always have on my clothes until I feel comfortable and I feel in a place where I'm comfortable and be able to take my clothes off. again, but I've been showering with my clothes on, you guys, for about 9 years now or more. Yeah. And when I was at the shelter, I told the ladies, because there was other women, not cause of this, but other women were hearing. See, I'm not the only person that's clairaudient. They're clairaudient. Well, Kimmy, what is clairaudient? I will be doing videos on the 8 clairs. These are your senses, your psyche, your ability to hear, in my case, things that other people can't hear. And it's people. I know it sounds weird, but it's the whole truth. And I've even said schizophrenia, paranoia, both of those together, not because some people have both, or versus clairaudient. Okay, let me tell you briefly what the difference, because my son, he's one of those types of people that think, how is it possible for you to hear stuff that can't no one else hear? I did it as a child, but years had passed by because I told him to come back when I turned 50. And since the age of 50, I've been hearing them again. Words are powerful. I'm anointed. Okay? Don't mess with me. In other words. So, and I didn't know this as a kid. So I said, oh, and they wanted me to start doing things like touching my body and doing things to my body. I was like, oh, no, I've always been wise. Thank you, Jesus. I said, oh, no, y'all come back when I turn 50, thinking I would be dead. Kid. They came back when I turned 50. And they didn't even hit me initially. I thought this was just part of my game stalking. Yeah. I thought about it maybe a year and a half after I started hearing them. And I'm like, wait a minute, wait. These sound like the same voices you used to hear when you were a kid. Check. And you said, come back when when I turn 50. I was about 51 going on 52 when I realized that I had said that, and that's when they came back. I'm over. I'm not going to tell my age, actually. I don't mind, but yeah. So, because there is going to be a part 2. Do I want to start with this fan? Y'all, it may be 3 parts to this video. This video is well overdue. I did say, oh, here we go. Please go to the YouTube channel. I have 2 channels. Right now, as it stands, if you scroll all the way down on my KimMeWyatt, Kimme Wyatt channel, WYATT. If you scroll all the way down, you'll see that other channel there. And you can click it, so that makes it easier for you guys. But if you want to type it in the browser, the YouTube browser, it's not going to come up right now, but yet it was coming up. Oh my God, what happened? I'm going to do a video on that, YouTube. I'm fixing to roast you and a couple of famous people. It's coming up. Y'all excuse me, because I have a little matter in my eyes. Like I said, I haven't washed my face. Yeah. So, y'all, I have so much to tell you. So there may be a part 3 to this video. I ask that you please watch every single one of them, because you're going to miss something. You are going to miss something critical. No, I'm going to talk about that. So I've been knowing that there is some equipment. First of all, the question, spiritual, physical, what is this? Who are these people? Blah, 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 blah. I'm getting closer and closer to realizing who/what they are. They know it. How are you following me? And I'm in another place. How are you following me? How is it I can hear you, but you're not here with me? Okay. How is that? Y'all, if somebody put a stack of Bibles and I love the Lord, I'm going to tell you what happened to my Bible overnight that I had opened up. I'm going to tell you what happened to my Bible that I had, and I'm pointing, it's the same room, but I slept in a different spot. Okay, I started out with the mattress on the floor. Now, I didn't sleep on it, but my grandson did. That's one spot. But then I slept on the outside of the bed, and I'll show you. But y'all, before I forget that, my Bible, I got a suitcase. Y'all know I carry everything with me everywhere I go. My skinny haircut, I got. Okay. And this suitcase was on the side because he's not here. So a couple of days I didn't do it, but I'm like, okay, well, let me just go on and sleep on the mattress. So the suitcase is like really, literally next to the side of the mattress so I can watch it, so I can see what's going on. Because for this reason, you guys, this is not you just putting your stuff in the refrigerator and it stays there like it's supposed to be. My stuff is going to be manipulated overnight. How are you able to do that? Glasses. Y'all know how many glasses I've had since this ordeal? Don't want you to have no glasses. Ooh, y'all protect your glasses. Because when you put them on, you can see. From glasses stolen. I remember my last apartment, I had a back door and a front door. Back door went into the kitchen. And I just came in the back door. And when I came in the back door, which was open because there was a guy that I would let stay there on and off because I needed somebody there to watch my stuff when I left. And, yeah, that guy has since been arrested because he sucker punched me. But at the time, So, and he had a girlfriend and they would sit on the back, area back there in the front. So I took my glasses off and sat them on the cabinet in the kitchen. Back doors open. Who came in there and got them? When I thought about my glasses and my phone, I'm sure my phone was right there too, but I don't know. But when I thought about it, maybe 7 minutes later, ironically, she had just broke her glasses. So, but who came in and got my glasses and I just put them right there? I'm like, where my glasses at? To this day, gone. Not the first pair that's been stolen. Different place. Okay? They don't want you to see, so protect your glasses as well. To sum that up. So I'm fixing to go in here, you guys. Brace yourself. I'm not embarrassed, but I know this is going to be, whoo, okay. Yeah, pissed because I got glasses. I wonder where thank you. Y'all, please know, let me finish. I wonder where she got them from. Because see, I ain't supposed to have no money, right? This is the two of the females talking. I wonder where she got them from. The other one told her, oh, she got them while she was at that shelter. Ooh, y'all can hear a pin drop. I can hear a pin. Yeah. Where'd that come from? I'm not thinking about that, but let me go back. Ooh, two things. When I would shower, whether here, the shelter, anywhere, I know my nipples are the woo-wee. I mean, this is supposed to be a female. You a female and you want to see my nipples? You nasty. And there was something else I was going to say. Y'all just protect your stuff, y'all. Protect y'all head. And this is why. Let me go in here and show y'all something. And God, I had two things to tell you, but I skipped over that one and went to the other one. You know, because the water's on your shirt, in other words, and you got your shirt on, but you took your bra off. So, you know, the wet t-shirt thing or the wet shirt thing, because it doesn't have to be a t-shirt. You nasty bitch. Regardless of what you are. You asked to project and hope. Yeah, and I'm telling you, foul mouth, I've told y'all before, I usually don't even have a foul mouth like that. I got one now. I have one now. So let me go in here, you guys. I am going to cover the camera up until I get to the spot in this room. Please know I'm not embarrassed. Don't do the crazy. If you get on here and play the crazy cards, you're off my channel. I'm just warning you. I'm going through some shit. Hold your mouth. Hold your fingers, okay? Because I will take you off the channel. This is very, very excruciating for me. It's yeah. So I am being highly attacked. But I'm good. Because I know I got that get back game, okay? They messed with the wrong one. They didn't know. So, here we go. And ooh, this phone is hot. Oh my God. It's getting hot in here. Now, you guys, please know if I don't have to make the 2 videos, because this phone has a lot of, oh, let me open the blinds. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Now, these blinds are dirty. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay. This is how, y'all see this? I slept here last night or overnight because I didn't go to bed until you could see my phone. You can see my luggage back there. This was not here. I did this when I used the restroom. This red cover was actually up here. There's multiple layers of cover up here. You guys can't see it. But this mattress, where is it? Where is the mattress? Oh, that is the mattress. Okay. I forgot, because I had made a decision that I would sleep here. Now, when Ma came back and I took the mattress down from here, I put it down here because my grandson was sleeping in the corner, which he, you know, just he better sleep in the corner, not that kind of stuff. No abuse. He was just sleeping in the corner. Small frame dude. So I took the mattress down, and the mattress was ending. I'm not going to show you this because it's carpet, it's filthy, but the mattress was coming out this way as opposed to that way. Okay. As opposed to one end. Can y'all see my finger? There is a stairs to go up. So he would be in this corner over here. He, you know, obviously before I got here, but that's where I saw him. And the mattress was going down this way. I mean, the mattress was, okay, up here the mattress was this way, but down here it was going this way, okay? Ooh, y'all, this phone is hot as hell, y'all, trying to hack. So, and that's why I'm showing you guys this video, because of the equipment that they have. Okay? And if this video is, because I know one annoying thing is if you got a video that's 150 minutes and then the next one's 20 minutes, look at both of them. Okay? You know, the first one's 150 minutes, and because I'm going to go as far as I can. Okay? Hopefully, this video might be 2 hours long. If it is, that's a blessing, because I really don't want to do a part 1 and a part 2, but okay. Here we go. So when I got up to use the restroom, all this cover was up there. I got up to use the restroom. I put the red cover on top of the mattress. So when I went to sleep, back up. When I went to sleep last night, ooh, y'all see that distortion? Y'all see that? I want y'all to see, because see, they're dumb. They help me in my videos by showing you guys shit. Don't want y'all to know this, but oh, if I got to do 5 videos, bitch, it's going to come out. Well overdue. Y'all just saw that phone do that, and I'm standing in the same spot. Y'all just saw this phone, which I'm using to record this, and I'm in the same spot. This is how dumb they are. They don't think that they're actually, to this day, actually helping me as opposed to hurting me. But you got to have a brain to know that. Look, did it again. It just did it again. Look. Which is why I'm doing this video, because of the equipment that they have above my head. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you ahead of time before I go in here that the victory dust wasted some of it last night when I went to sleep. Before I went to sleep, actually, I was laying down and I actually tilted some victory dust over. And that's a good thing. And I was like, oh, just leave it there. It's the more the better, you know, because I'll just get it up when I get up. I'll get it up. So the brown spots that you're going to see on this cover, there's one right, there's a spot right there, is victory dust. Okay, and that's about where it fell. Okay, so don't think I did the number 2 on myself or something. You know how people, you got to say stuff. So when I got here, back up, when I got here, and I pulled the mattress down. He helped me. I pulled it down, but he was helping me. We got it down, and that's when I decided that, you know, to let him just go ahead and have a mattress. And I slept, okay, right on the side of him in this little spot right here. That area. That's not where I slept, because this is an extension of this. But I slept from here to here because the mattress was over there, coming out. Okay, coming out this way. And so I slept right on the side of the mattress. The mattress ends, and then I had enough, my cover would be right here, because I covered up the floor. As you guys can see, I am not sleeping on this floor. Sorry. So I covered up the floor. And then same cover. And I make sure when I would get it up, before I left, that I folded it in the right way so that I wouldn't be transferring germs to my body. So how this was put down the first time is exactly how, y'all look at that distortion. Y'all see that? I just want y'all to see. Because he thinks he's the boss of me, and you're not. But he's trying to use that equipment. See, in the normal realm of things, your phone, this would have probably cut off. Or another type of phone. I love it. I love it. They're my little props when I do videos. I already told you guys about distortion. Speaking of distortion, y'all see all this distortion right here? But see, I'm still, and the video is doing that. Interference. Trying to stop with that fucking equipment they have, which I'm fixing to tell you about. Trying to stop this video. Trying to stop this video. If it stops, bitch, I'm going to press the damn play button, record button again. But you would have to have a brain to know that. So I'm just giving y'all, going back, I'm just telling y'all how this went. So I slept right on the side of my son's my grandson's mattress. Okay, right there. And if I said son earlier, you know, that's my baby. But that's my grandson. And people do that all the time, you know. But I slept on the side of him. I got tired of sleeping on the side of him because I couldn't have enough space. So I started sleeping right here on the outside of it. Okay? But when I slept under there with him over here, he has a lot of extra cover in here. And you know, you can look up to the ceiling because the mattress is down and the little bars are the only thing on the bed, the little bars to hold the mattress. So what I did was put all his cover up there. I just threw it up there because I found when you fold cover up, they can see it better as opposed to you just, as opposed to it having a pattern, you know, or anything having even the foil that I use, I stopped using it flat and would have crinkle it up sometimes because that makes it more difficult for the equipment that they use I don't even know what this equipment is, but that's my goal. I'm going to find out. God, I've already prayed and told God to tell me exactly what this is that they're using. Okay. And they used it on me 3 times before I permanently got up. But they've used it on me before. So this video should have been, in other words, not should have been done. This video was already on the list to do. So y'all can't get mad. It was already on the list to do. You know it. So my grandson's been gone for about a week now. It's the holidays. Christmas is even over. So I didn't sleep on his mattress for 2 nights. And so finally, knowing I had washed his cover and everything, I slept on the mattress where he would have been sleeping down here down here. Stay with me. But things are going on. I'm like, okay, oh my God, let me just, because I will bounce. I'll just move somewhere else when I feel like my area has been played with. So let me tell you what happened going back to the Bible. So my luggage, which is right here, I want y'all to map this out. That's my luggage under, and I'm going to get under there so you can see. My luggage was right here, but up under here though, under there. Let me show you. My luggage was up under here on the side of the mattress. So I can see it, so I can, you know what I'm saying? Right close to my head. I said in a video that there's no Bible here, that I really need to get a Bible here, but I remembered in the video, wait a minute, current videos, look at before this one. I said, wait a minute, I got a Bible. It's out in the storage. So I didn't get it that day, and I didn't get it the next day. I went and got it maybe the second day after I discovered, the third day after I discovered that it's a Bible, second or third day. So I went into a tote that I have, the totes, to see where it was. I got it. I was right. There was a Bible out there. And I also got a portable fan that's about the size of a saucer that has a little thing you can sit. That helps it to sit up, because that's pretty big for a little bitty portable fan. Yellow. And that fan has been so destroyed that I took electrical courses, so I know how to, you know what I'm saying, how to fix this and fix that. So I would go in the fan, fix it, go in the fan and fix it. All of a sudden, I noticed that the fan, which was in one of the totes, or the same tote as the Bible, was not giving full power, but it was enough for me. Okay, it's enough. That fan has tape, and it's in I will show it to you, but it's in my luggage. And so that fan has tape around it, you know, because I've had to go, when I was here before living with my son, I would have to go in and it seemed like every other day or at least once a week and fix the card on that fan, to the point where I had to finally extend the card on the fan, USB. And so I got that out as well. Pissed the fuck off. Let me tell you something else that they don't like that I have. Little fans that, because I'm sleeping under all this stuff that would cool me off. I have already told you guys that your eyes are very critical to witches, warlocks, demons. Okay? In the evil kingdom. Because your eyes are, and your soul, of course, your soul. But your eyes, when it comes to your physicalities, your eyes are very critical. So when you're asleep, they want to see your eyes. Because if your eyes are covered up, you're just, with one of those sleep masks or something like that. You're no different than anyone else. They want to see you raw, your face, nose, everything. But your eyes, definitely. The eyes are the window to the soul. The soul never dies. Okay? And Satan wants what? Your soul. Some of y'all get that right now. Some of y'all won't. You'll get it later, if you get it at all. Fly flying around my ear. Same little fly. So first thing I want to tell you is the Bible, and then I'll talk about the fly. So I got the Bible out and opened it up. Now I'm sitting on the mattress, because the mattress, remember, he's gone, and I finally decided to sleep on the mattress. So I'm sitting on the mattress, and I wanted to keep the Bible open. It doesn't really matter what page you open up of the Bible. Y'all heard that? It doesn't really matter what page you open up of the Bible if you'd want protection, because the Bible in and of itself is protection. Demons don't like the Bible. Ooh, they can't stand it. So how about, I wanted to make sure that Bible would stay open. So what I did was put the Bible between my luggage and the mattress, slid it down there. And how about when I got up? I noticed that the Bible was turned upside down. I'm thinking I did it. Demons don't touch Bibles. Evil, come on now. I said, dang, what's this Bible doing upside down? Okay, I must have put it in there upside down. I get up to use the restroom overnight again. And for some reason, in hindsight, telling you guys right now, it must have been God or the archangel or something. Something told me to look at that Bible. Now, mind you, it's up straight because it's in between what? Let's say it together. The side of the mattress and my luggage. So it wasn't going anywhere. How about that damn Bible was turned upside down again? Did y'all hear what I said? I said, how about, and I'm not saying damn to the Bible, but I'm referencing the situation. How about that damn Bible was turned upside down again? Did you hear me? How about, now this is going to really scare you since I'm talking about the Bible. I'm going to get up under here. I'm going to show you guys how I have to do it. This is the mattress. You see how it's going all the way down? Mind you, let me say this. I did not have this mattress leaning over. Let me back up. I did not have this mattress leaning over like this when I first went to sleep last night or this morning. I think I went to sleep early this morning or whatever. I didn't. It was just, I was just an open area down here, just open area. Okay. But upon using the restroom and knowing that I'm being watched like a fucking hawk, then I'm gonna get to it because this is dealing with my head because of the pain I was feeling. Then I said, okay, let me go on and get this mattress from up under here. Or I just probably felt for some reason I was totally being like, I'm up under here being watched. But then I'm like the mattress. So I moved the mattress here and leaned it up against, actually at first I had it leaning up against the closet door and laid down. And then I got up, I had it there for about 10 minutes. And I was like, wait a minute, bed, closet, just lean it over so you can get up under it. Look at that distortion. Look at that, y'all. So it wasn't working out because I had this the pillow there that has the purple and the pink. You can't tell, but it's purple, pink, and white. This one I'm pointing at right here, and I'm gonna get under here. That pillow actually has Mylar. That pillowcase has the pillow and as well as Mylar. Mylar is another form of aluminum. These are your Mylar balloons. You know, you go to the store and you say, oh, it's my grandson's birthday or it's my child's birthday, and you get those balloons that they blow up. That's Mylar, and it's another form of aluminum. Okay? Because it's so thin. It's not another form of aluminum because it's so thin. Mylar is a thin form of aluminum. Okay, there we go. Because aluminum comes in different thicknesses. So that pillow has on the inside Mylar in it, and it makes, because Mylar, it makes a noise. And then I tied the end of the pillowcase so it wouldn't come out, or so they couldn't basically not come out, so they couldn't mess with it. So it wouldn't be manipulated while I'm in the kitchen getting something to eat. Y'all, my stuff is on point. So I had that on top of my head. Okay, covering up my breast and my head. Because for some reason, the mask that I put on my eyes, I've washed clothes. It's nowhere in this apartment, y'all. And this is not my place. So where's the mat? Where's the little mask I had on my eyes? Not in a dryer, not in a washing machine. And then the thing that I put on top of my head, purple satin bonnet, it was all on the side of the washing machine. So I got that. Had that for about 2 days, about a week, about almost a week now. But where is that? Where's the thing I put on my eyes, y'all? It's just magically disappeared out this apartment. Yet, I put it in the washing machine. Got the clothes out the dryer. Nowhere to be found. You got to understand, you guys, while you're asleep, you know, you get up, you take it off, and you get ready to put it back on. While you're asleep, things are going on in the spiritual realm. Voodoo, hoodoo, Eve spells, all kinds of stuff. And you got that on your eyes. They got to see your eyes, right? So while you were asleep the night before, shit was going on with it. Nowhere to be found in this apartment. It's probably in here. It's nowhere where I had it. Put it that way. And do you guys know how many times that has happened, stuff like that? And I say, Lord, bring my papers back. Lord, bring my pen back. Whatever, not a pen, because that's another video, the stuff you write with. Lord, bring my stuff. Do you guys know it show up within not even 20, 30 minutes? Because they will steal your stuff to use it in the evil kingdom. You don't even see them. But they see you. Did y'all hear what I said? They're here. You just don't see them. Now, first thing I'm gonna get up under here, you guys. 111:26 in. I'm gonna have to get on my knees. So I don't know if I finished that. So when one of the times I got up to use the restroom, as I said, the mattress was up here and that was just totally to cover up. Oh, okay. Let me tell you why I had the mattress up there. I had the mattress up here against the closet doors, going, straight up, leaning up against the closet doors, was to cover up the mirror, which I didn't do initially, because my head, y'all see my hand? There you go. My head was right here. Mirror can see my head. Okay. So I when I got up one of those times to use the restroom or whatever, however it happened, I realized that the mattress was right there on the floor, and I'm like, I can use that. I initially tried to pull it through right here, and it was just a little too heavy, so I had to actually get up and pick the mattress up and put it there. I laid down, but then I wasn't there 5 minutes, and I thought, wait a minute. Bed, closet, just lean it towards this way to cover yourself up, and that's what you have here. Also, this cover wasn't on it, and this wasn't on it. This cover right here, neither one of these. So what I did was, getting up to use the restroom, some of this stuff is at the same time, you guys, because I get up to use the restroom. I've been noticing here lately about 3 times because I drink water on purpose. I told you guys, if you want to disturb your incubus and succubus attacks, your spiritual spouses from trying to have sex with you in your dreams, in the dream state, that you go ahead and drink water, and so that you do get up and use the restroom and break your dream state, which pisses them off. Ooh-wee. So, yeah. So what I did was I put this cover on first. Let me show it to you. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and I can take this down now. All right. Go ahead and take that down, and I hope I can throw it. Okay, there we go. Throw it up there. Okay, so I put this one on first because guess what? That bitch don't know we can still see her. How y'all know how many times I've heard that over the years? Same voice, same idiot. That bitch don't know we can still see her. Same voice, same idiot, just different situations. I have heard that phrase right there, y'all. I swear, let me see if I had to tell you over the years how many times I've had that. And mind you, this is how I have to sleep in most cases. I have heard that phrase, oh my God. And when you're looking at years, from my last apartment to today, I have heard that heifer say that. And I'm talking about, which this is why I'm doing the video. I'm talking about shit on top of my head, stuff covering me up. Y'all see how thick this mattress is? That's thick. How are they able to still see me? So what I did, y'all tell me, is that a human, demon, what? So what I did was I put this on first. This is mine, and tucked it in up here so it wouldn't fall. And We'll flip the mattress over, as you can see. Then I put that on. And then I knew that wasn't enough. So I put this cover on, and that's how that happened. So let me get up under here, you guys. Oh, and here is the purple head rag I was talking about that seemed to end up on the side of the washing machine, but it was in the washing machine. Okay, that was recovered, but I still don't have, and I washed them at the same time. I still don't have my mask. Where's my mask? Your eyes are critical. Blood, when it comes to witches, this is deeper than witches, just witches. Trust me. This is deeper than just somebody out here doing the ippity bippity boppity booing or the hocus pocusing. Now, I know people can astral project. This is deeper than astral projecting, although they will do that. This is deeper than that. How are you getting somebody's stuff and you not even, I mean, come on now. How are you messing with someone's water or whatever and you're not even, so that's that part. So, and that's the purple thing I was referencing. So I got on flip-flops, you guys, so I'm going to take my flip-flops off because I'm very, in lieu of what you're seeing, I'm very clean. So I'm not going to transfer the dirt from the floor onto where I sleep. Yeah, so this is it. I got to bend down. And I'm going to do the rest of the video under here. Here's some of my equipment. This is my toilet tissue bag where I keep my toilet tissue and stuff. Covering up, keeping it covered, y'all. So, okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. Woo! So, the brown that you're going to see is from Victory Dust. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, the brown here is Victory Dust. So, you guys, you know, if you see that, don't get alarmed. Here is my bag. This used to have a pillow in it, and I've had this for some years. And now talking to you guys, I might just throw it away because let me tell you guys something. When you are going through spiritual warfare to this level, and there's my salt. Let me say this. They don't like salt, so you can really actually keep your salt outside like this. That salt was in this bag. But when I put some around me, I put some all the way around me last night or this morning whenever I went to sleep. There's the Bible. Now I'm going to tell you about the Bible. So I just decided to leave it up there because I know that's glass. That's that's the kind where you have to grind it. So it is not much they can do. But they don't like salt, y'all. They can't stand salt. And you just having it like this, no protection. You really have to put the salt around you and, you know, spread it around. So anyway, that salt was in here. This bag holds, it's usually bigger than this, my toilet tissue and stuff. So when I get up, I can just get my toilet tissue, napkins if I need them when I'm eating. This pillow right here, I had this pillow in the shelter and this pillow, but I took, y'all, let me show y'all something. I'm going to get back from up under here because I got to show you this. Y'all want to know why this pillow, and it looks dirty, you guys, but it's really, really, no, not really dirty. Look, okay, hold on. Let me show y'all something. I'm going to cover this up, put my shoes back on. I got to show y'all something. Turn the light on for this one. Y'all know why that pillow doesn't have a pillowcase on it? I just washed my pillowcases. Okay? A cup fell. I'm going to go back in the bathroom for a minute. I just washed the pillowcase. Now, mind you, that pillow, excuse my hair because I had to get up under there. Mind you, that pillow case that I just showed you, the purple one and pinkish, and this pillowcase was just washed with my clothes. I had these pillows in the shelter. Y'all, regardless of what you see, I'm one clean mofo. You could eat off my floors, literally. And people that know me, which is where the jealousy comes from, which is why they try to keep me suppressed, is because they know when this one comes out, when she come out, when all this shit is over, they're already getting jealous. They already know. That one, whether they ever want to admit it or not, they know. They know. I want to show you guys this. The reason why I took that pillowcase off is because for the last, I cover my vagina up with a pillow. I cover my breast up. Y'all. So that pillow is smaller than the other one, right? So, which is irrelevant. So what I did was for the last 2 nights or my sleep period, I would cover my vagina with my bottom, my torso, my bottom with, not my torso, my bottom with the pillow laps over me like this going across to cover my vagina, okay, area. And I'm going to show you guys this. I'm going to try to straighten it out. So I had the pillow over across me last night or this morning, whenever it was, this morning when I went to sleep. But I had to get up and use the restroom, right? Let me show this to you. Hold on, y'all. Show this to you. One of the things I want to show you, and I'm just not seeing this. You guys. Wow. I'm just not seeing these spots on here. Just right now. Literally. Y'all, I had this pillow in the shelter. Pillowcase and the pillow. These spots were not on her. I'm just not seeing this right now. But the pillow is covering up my vagina. All this is going to tie in together. Makes sense to me was what I have to tell you. But y'all, you know, I'm going to tell you why I took this pillowcase off. Y'all, let me put this phone down for a minute. And this is going to be better for me. Just a moment. And I got the charger in my bra. So hold on just a second. If I pick it back up and it stops, it'll be a part 2. Because I got to find this for you. Let me see. Is it on that side? Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, it's not on that side. Y'all, hold on. I gotta show y'all something. Which seems to have magically disappeared if I don't find it. And it has. You guys, but I'm still going to tell you what it was. Ooh, boy. This just proves my point. I'm going over it one more time. Hold on. Okay. Gone. See how they prove my point? Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this light off. I'm going back in here. You guys, I'm going to put this pillowcase right here, and I'm going to turn the light back off and proceed. Hold on. You guys, the reason why I took that pillowcase off, and this is, a lot of things happen when I get up to use the restroom, you know, and I know you're like, wow, you did, no, it's really not a lot. It's just you've gotten up to use the restroom, and you see these things, and I took that pillowcase off the pillow because, remember, it's covering up my vagina, right? And these idiots try to absorb your energy and have sex with you and things like that in your sleep state. I went to sleep. That pillow was going across my body. How about that pillow had some wet on it? That looked disgusting. Where is it now? So I didn't skip a beat. I'm used to stuff. I took the pillowcase off. I knew that it was not something I put on there because I'm going to say it again. Let me stress this. This is not how I live. It's just how I have to live. I don't do dirty pillowcases. I don't do, I'm just that chick. So where's the spot that was on there, y'all? No wet from me. No drinking lemonade or something that got wet. No nothing. Where is that fucking spot? That's why the pillowcase is not on here, because I took it off because when I got up to use the restroom and was getting my little self together, because you know it's a process. You got to put the pillow back around you and do all this. I noticed this wet spot on the pillow. I sure didn't do a damn thing. Y'all, that spot has magically disappeared. Probably because it took me so long to try to, they're listening. It took me so long, got to turn the light on and go in the bathroom. It took me so long to try to find it, the spot that it's gone. Y'all, I haven't had nothing under here wet, like a bottled water or anything. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the spot that was on there, it wasn't going away without some assistance. While I'm thinking about it, thank you, Lord, I'm fixing to, hold on. I was gonna close the bathroom door, but it's okay. Y'all, and I'm not embarrassed about this, because when you know how you live and you know you are, I can decorate my ass off out. This is not how I live. Trust me. And people who know me, if they're not hating on me, they will tell you, no, that one, she going through some shit, because Kimmy is not fixing to sit up there and live like that. She's not fixing to do that. Something is going on. I mean, y'all, my place is so spotless. I'm going to say it again. You can eat off my floors. I keep a spotless freaking place. I always have. Before marriage, after marriage. Oh, before, during, and after. Sorry, I said that wrong. Let's talk about the fly. I'm going to get back up under here. Like I said, I'll do the rest of the video under here. Hold on, y'all. I got my, I'm going to undo this battery pack, though. Now, because I undid the battery pack, let me go ahead and put it back on, y'all. Hold on. Because this phone, the battery has its own little thing going on sometimes. So here we go. This is first. Oh, why did I sit down? Okay, y'all see these blinds? I got to take the battery pack off for this part. Woo-wee. Remember when I told you about the little fly? Okay, he looked like a combination of a fly and a gnat. Okay, so this is the bed. Okay, y'all see that? Look at that distortion. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I'm sleeping right here, y'all. Look at all that damn distortion. Okay, that's my water bottle, and that's my tea over there, you guys. It's not disgusting, trust me. I'm going to recycle that to make more tea. But those are the ingredients at the bottom. So I've been drinking out of that. Hold on, y'all. So when you go up here, y'all know where the bathroom door is. Let me show you. That's the bathroom door. These are the blinds across from the bathroom door, although they end right here. Okay? Guess where that fucking fly gnat, it was and I'm looking at this thing, I'm like, that's a big gnat. It was a gnat. It was a gnat. It wasn't a fly, because there was no wings, like, extended all out. It was a gnat. Oversized gnat. Huge. Y'all, how about that gnat? Oh, let me show you. You notice if I move this cover, stay with me, you can look right through her, right? But a gnat don't need much space to look through there, right? You and I would probably have to move it and say, oh, okay. How about this gnat? I'm going to try to move this mattress, but I don't think it's going to work. How about this gnat was right? Oh, let me do this. Hold on. Oh, get on my knees. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to go on and stand up and move the mattress with my head. Because y'all got to get a visual. Hold on. How about, let me step back a little bit. I showed y'all where the bathroom is. This is basically across from the bathroom. Y'all, how about this? But it's not so much the bathroom. It's not so much the bathroom. And thank you, Lord. It wasn't so much the bathroom. I said that earlier. It was where I was sleeping. Did y'all see that? I'm going to show you again. This cover. Okay, this is the window. This is the cover. Remember I told you I put all the cover up on top of the bed.
This is part of the bed. There's a little space right here in between. I'm down here on the floor, down here. Not like that, not with that carpet. I'm down here on the floor on the mattress. Remember I said I didn't sleep on it for like 2 days because he's gone for the holidays, and I finally decided to get on there. Y'all, check this out. Why was that big ass gnat right here looking through here? Did y'all hear what I said? Why was the fucking gnat, of all the places he can be in this room, on this blind? When I first saw y'all, I freaked out. I'm like, oh my God. Because all I got to do is do a distance thing. Look at where something is, and then turn and look at what it's looking at, the distance. Or what it's looking at. Y'all, this gnat was right here, right about here. And let me step back. On this on the blinds, but this space, look, space right there, looking through there at me while I'm asleep. How about that damn gnat was in that same spot before I got ready to go to bed, while I was getting ready to go to bed, in the exact same fucking spot. But then I told y'all I sprayed it the first time I saw it. But I knew it was going to survive because it was just a disinfectant, popular brand of disinfectant in the spray form. It flew away. How about it was in that same damn spot, trying to look through the cracks at me while I'm asleep? What's the chances of a gnat going to the same fucking spot? No food now, no food. Did I say no food? Did I say no food? What gnats like, y'all? Post your comments. Gnats and flies like what? Food. Now, let's go to flies. Flies like feces, decomposing things. They love light. Y'all, it was no light in here. Trying to save energy. No light on. Neither time. Just the TV. They also, what flies? Decomposing things, food, feces, and light. Those are the only things that flies like. Basically the same thing for gnats. They're in the same family. Let me show you the Bible. Woo-hoo, don't get scared. Y'all, before I went to sleep last night, I told you what happened the other night when it was turned upside down. Okay, again, which means I didn't even do it the first time. I'm not going to put my Bible, sit it up, turned upside down. But, okay, I just said, okay, damn, I put this Bible up in here, right here upside down. I just thought it was me. Demons don't like Bibles. They're not going to even touch the Bible. Look at this Bible, y'all. Let me show y'all. Y'all see that Bible? This Bible. Guess where? I'm going to show you how this Bible was when I went to sleep. And I don't sleep hard like that. That's how I left it. On top of this bag, on top of my bag, just like that. Now, it may have had more pages on this side or whatever, but it was in the middle. How about I just noticed before doing this video that this Bible was like, I don't even know how it was. Yeah. Who closed it up? Or what closed it up? Y'all tell me what closed it up. Y'all know? And it's not only just closed, it's turned to the side. It should have been closed, come on y'all, like that, since it was open Hold on, y'all. I got this camera. Since it was open like this, I made sure it was centered. It's up against the wall. It's closed. Not only is it closed, it's like this. And there goes the distortion, the interference. It's closed, but it's like this. 2 days in a row, it's turned upside down. So, I got up. When I saw the Bible turned upside down the second time, I got up and got online. Or I didn't get up and get online. I made a decision to get online to look up Bible turned upside down. I had always heard that demons don't like the Bibles or whatever, so they will turn them upside down. Let me tell you guys something, the myth. Demons don't like the Bible, but they can touch it. God created them. Proof in the pudding. Or something touched it. There's another form of people or spirits, you guys. You got that roam the planet. You got ghosts, spirits. You have witches, warlocks. You got voodoo priests, voodoo priestess. They also call them, what are they called? Something with priest in them. These are usually males. But you have people that worship deities on the planet. The deities are not created by God, but they're fictional. And La Santa Muerte, let me just say that. Okay. Just M-U-E-R-T-E. Or A, M-U-E-R. As soon as you get that, put that in there and put La, L-A space, M-U-E-R, let me see, M-U-E-R. Just look up La Santa Muerte. You got the voice thing on your phone. Just say La Santa Muerte. Or Muerte. La Santa Muerte is not even real, y'all. But do y'all know how many people follow her? Especially most people in Hispanic descent. But there's other people following her as well. White people, black people, she's gaining in popularity. Been doing it for some years now. La Santa Muerte, just to give you a verbal visual, is the Virgin Mary, but in skeleton form. Now, some of you it'll take you a minute, but you'll probably say, "Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that on Hispanics motorcycles and on the back of their trucks." And yeah, she's not even real. You're worshiping something that's not real, but she's not supposed to be evil. You guys, I have told you, and the preacher never said this, and no one else has ever said it but me. When two or more are gathered, we've always heard that when two or more are gathered for good, something's going to come out of that. Guess what the preacher didn't tell you? When two or more gather for evil. Because they didn't know. A preacher can't tell you what they don't know. That works for good and it works for evil. So if someone wants to take your ass out and you're not woke, you just thinking, oh, something's going on with my back. I don't know what's wrong with my back. Oh, I'm throwing up for no reason. I went to the doctor. They can't even tell me what it is. Please know, if you go to the doctor like I have, the emergency room, and when my arm felt like it was about to fall off and the motherfucking doctors can't tell you what's wrong with you, you are under attack. Witchcraft, voodoo. Doctors know what the fuck they're doing. That's why they went to school for it. They should be able to tell you what is going on. It is an enormous amount of people these days that are going to doctors and their doctors are scratching their head like, what? This doesn't make any sense. Oh, it makes plenty of sense. They got voodoo and witchcraft on them. I went to the doctor. My play sister let me use her vehicle, which she would do all the time. I didn't want to use her vehicle. She would say, girl, just drop me off and go wherever you want to go. Met her at one of my apartments. We bonded like we had been knowing each other for years. So I kept saying, girl, what's wrong? But I had this happen before. It's something going on with my arm, girl. It feel like somebody got an ice pick and they're just stabbing me in my arm. Y'all, this one right here, although I haven't been to the hospital in years or to a checkup, I'm pretty fucking healthy. I'm going to take care of this body right here. I always have. So for something to be happening in my arm like that, and I haven't hit it, I haven't punched it, I haven't accidentally hit it with a, sometimes a cabinet is open and you turn around, you might, no. This was actually jabs. Like y'all old school people know what an ice pick is. Like somebody was literally jabbing me in my arm, like with an ice pick. It got to the point where my placer said, sis, take the car and go to the emergency room. Guess what happened in the emergency room? Now, it wasn't a Dallas hospital. It was a local city hospital, so I got through real quick. Dallas is a bigger city. So it didn't take them long to take me to the back, do this, take my blood pressure and all that. Guess what? They did 4 tests on me, which was inclusive of a pregnancy test. Standard. I'm a female. They did an EKG. They did x-rays, and I can't remember what the other one was. 4 tests on me. When the doctor came in, he was an Indian type doctor. I hate to say type because I don't know what his race was. He was scratching his head the whole time he was talking to me. He popped my x-rays up there. He said, Miss Wyatt, you are a walking bill of health. He said, you have no diabetes. You have no high blood pressure, no high cholesterol, but your arm is killing you. He said, these are your x-rays. You don't have anything going on with your arm. Your bones are fine. But this doctor was scratching his head the whole time he was talking to me. Like, what? When you got family members, man, that's gone to the hospital, they don't know what it is. They don't. Y'all, in my head, thank you, Jesus. The purpose of doing this video, I'm sitting down up under here where I was before, right? They at it. The whole goal is to knock me the fuck out because I'm telling y'all stuff that it's other people noticing it. This is what kills me when people say, this ain't happening. Have you went online to see what the fuck is going on? Or are you just coming up with your own idiotic ideas of how life is? Tell me that. Show me that you doing some research and then I'll back the fuck up. Because in my world, you a know-it-all. And you don't know shit. When it's hundreds and hundreds, oh my God, thousands of people going through the same thing. Somebody just said, oh my God, it's so much. She said, well, wait a minute. Something has got to be going on. You're not going to have all these people saying this and this. It's thousands and thousands and thousands of people all over the world saying this and blah, 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 blah. And this is happening. But you're focusing on me? Really? Take me out the fucking equation and do your goddamn work. This shit is real. And this is the reason why, y'all. This is the, guess who they like? I just said this in one of my most current videos I published up. Guess who the fuck they like and attack the most? See, Satan's going to mess with you. That's his job. But he already know you chosen, anointed. But which is why he's messing with you. He don't mess with those he got. He mess with those he does not have. Ding! But the whole goal, we're woke. His reign is over because it's what, 6,000 years? We're woke. The chosen ones and anointed ones are coming out and revealing shit. Oh, I can't have that happen. Him being the head demon and the other demons behind him, the third that fell down, the angels that fell down. They got cast down rather from heaven. God gives us our choice. And people will say, well, if God created the planet, if he created everything, why didn't he just destroy them? That's not how God is. Then most of us would be destroyed as well. God gave everything on this that he has ever created. Choice. CHOICE. To do good or to do bad, or to do bad, excuse me, because guess who created evil? Guess who created it? He did. He doesn't favor you. Who are you supposed to be? But he did say, my anointed, touch not my anointed. I'm one of them. When somebody mess with me, y'all, I swear before the Lord, I'm not bragging. I don't want it to happen. I don't have to do anything to anybody. I don't even wish evil on people. But please know when you mess with this one, something's going to either happen to you or somebody in your family. Let me say that again. Anointed. Touch not my anointed. You better watch out. And I ain't talking about Santa Claus. You better watch out. You better not. No, that's Santa Claus. He's fake. We're talking about some real shit. And I say we as the collaborative. We're talking about some real shit. So don't get in my face and come around me telling me what's going on in my motherfucking life. Don't do that. As if I want attention. I can't stand attention. Now y'all know. I hate it with a passion. I have never liked attention. I just get it. Comes with the territory of whom I am. I'm going to get some attention. For physical reasons. For mental reasons. I ain't the dumbest cookie in the cookie jar. Trust me. For stealing my I'm gonna my rights to my things, copyright reason. I'm gonna be looked at for several reasons. Believe that. And some of them are combined. I'm a triple threat. Brains, beauty, and booty. Oh, God. And beauty is in the eyes of the beholder for those who like to choose to differ. I ain't mad at you. So I'm going to continue because I have to get this video out. 147:57 in. So here we go. The whole purpose of this video, y'all. You saw where I put the mattress. I put the mattress on top of me. But before I put the mattress on top of me, let me tell you what I noticed. Or not on top of me, but over me. I have noticed this before in my last apartments. I don't know what this fucking equipment is that they use. But I'm like, oh my God, here we go. I hadn't felt this in years. Not years, well, my last apartment. Hadn't felt it here, put it that way. Because I'm talking too much. I'm revealing too much stuff. Oh my God, now she letting everybody know that really is her hair. If y'all saw my son's hair, I came in here, my son had an afro. If y'all saw my son's hair and my grandson's hair, you would never question mine. Those are my descendants. You wouldn't, trust me, if you saw their hair, you would shut the fuck up about mine. If you had seen my mother's hair, my mother said when she would go to the beauty shop when she was growing up, all the beauticians would run because they knew they had to do her hair. One of them. That's not her hair. Well, bitch, I've had this hair for 50 plus years. Whose damn hair is it? Whose is it? It's just the disbelief that the things people focus on kills me. You worried about my fucking hair? Worry about how dumb you are. Did that ever cross the radar of your fucking brain? But this is how a rumor goes. It's called a rumor mill, M-I-L-L. A rumor mill simply means that one person starts a rumor, and they go tell other people, and then that person go tell people, and blah, blah, blah. Never do research, though. Never. Kimmy, can I please pull your hair? Let me wash my hands. I put some glove on. Because I can't believe that that's not. Never do anything like that. The ladies heard that I'm growing, and I am coming back up there, Rosalind, to the shelter to finish growing your hair. If you are still there. She has cancer. We put the product on her hair, and it started growing immediately. You think I give a fuck about what you think about me? I'm done. And it's some motherfuckers that won't be able to go with me. Based on simplistic shit. Even if you don't believe something, at least give me the respect to check it out. Can you do that? Can you do that? So that we can come up with a conclusion. Am I paranoid, schizophrenic, or am I fucking really going through the shit that I said I'm going through? And what kills me, and I'm not the only one. This is why I tell people take me out the fucking picture. Are you serious? Are you serious? All the people this same, basically the same, but somewhat not similar things that I am saying. You think I'm the only motherfucker on this planet that's going through this? You are solely mistaken. But there was a time. Oh my God. I don't want no one to go through this, which is why I'm doing this video. I wouldn't want anyone to go through the same thing I'm going through. So I do these videos to warn you guys of stuff. But please keep in mind, there was a time when I was basically the only one. It felt like anyway. You know why I get away with it? Because of motherfuckers like that. That ain't happening. That ain't. So I started out saying as well, guess who they love? One of the two types. People who don't believe that it's happening. Oh, you think that just happened to your shit cause you no. They love when they hear you say, that ain't happening. They love when you giggle at somebody that they're fucking with. Cause you the next victim. See, they had a reason for messing with that person. Chosen, anointed. They don't have to have a reason for messing with you. Except for this. You don't believe it's happening to them. So you easy prey. Damn. We doing all this stuff. We know she know it's happening. We know it's happening. But you don't believe it? Okay, well, we're going to get you next. You easy. You just like putting a piece of meat in front of a lion. Dangling a piece of damn meat in front of a lion. He going to go for it. So let me tell y'all what's going on. If you have, this is where it gets real serious. Overnight, and I haven't felt this since my last apartment. I didn't feel it at the shelter. I didn't feel it when I was here before. But I'm talking too much in, baby, y'all, you thought I was talking too much? You really, because see, they was messing with my phone yesterday. My son was on, he didn't hear me because I was like, Jordan, check your internet service because, they was messing with my phone like bad, real bad. This phone that I'm on, this is an iPhone. And hacking in this, and I said, okay. Couldn't even get in my Apple account. Finally got in my Apple account because all you got to do is create another account, but I didn't have to do that. But I kept saying to my son, he didn't even hear me because he's on, Jordan, check, see, I know what I'm dealing with. That was the scare tactic. Jordan, check your internet service, man. Did I tell y'all at the beginning of this motherfucking video I can build a computer with my eyes closed? Technology does not pass this one. It doesn't pass by this one. That's why I tell y'all to get on the channel because I'm going to go talk about the track phone. TRACFONE. I'm going to tell y'all about what phones you should be using. And at some point, it was just for gang stalking victims. Hell no. This, from what I experienced last night up until when I got up, no, it's for everybody. Track phones fit to get paid. See, they don't want these things to come out. Demons don't want you to know what they're doing. Oh my God. I have a video. I don't know the title, but it would be in my not relationships and romance playlist on YouTube. It's in the it used to be called Soup for the Soul. Mind Journey. Go to that playlist, y'all, which has some videos. 7 people have watched it in 7 years. YouTube. Wrong. But I hope the title is there. But there is a video where I'm telling you guys some of the same stuff I'm telling you about Satan. Satan is okay when you're wondering if it's him. He gets mad when you know it's him. For sure. 10 toes down. Because his little secrets are out. That have been caged up for years, thousands of years. $1.56 in. So let me tell y'all, if you guys have children, I already told y'all to cover your head up when you go to sleep, cover your face head up when you just walk on. And this is across the board for men and women. Men, this is gone up a level. It's not just for women. I'm speaking to everyone at this point. Not just gang stalking victims, not just people who may feel they're gang stalking victims, not just people who don't have a damn clue they're gang stalking victims. Ding, 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 right here. I'm speaking to everyone. This video has to get out. If you have children, please cover their heads up as well. Babies. There are babies. I know this. I'm getting word and confirmation. They're taking them to the hospital and they don't know what's wrong with the baby because, see, these idiots like to extract energy. And the best energy for them to extract is new energy, untainted, innocent. Well, Kimmy, why they mess with some women? If y'all knew the last time I had sex. I'm just keeping it real. Nothing personal. Nothing. It's just me. I don't go around just having sex with anyone. So with that being said, if you've ever had sex with me, I had feelings for you. That's the T. May not have ended up the way it should, but trust me, it was mutual. I had feelings for you like you had feelings for me. Let me tell y'all what's going on. So this is what I have noticed. I've been knowing this, 158 in. I've been noticing that, for instance, your USB drives, or some of y'all having problems with the USB drives. You leave them on the cabinet. And then you find out your content that was there on the USB drive is gone. That's one. Your cell phone. You got your cell phone on your bed. You got my cell phone was actually up under this suitcase, and it's getting a little dark, you guys. Okay. There's a space, if y'all can, here's my hand. I don't think y'all can see. Up under this suitcase, of course, it has wheels on it. There's a space up under there. So when I put my cell phone in the charger, one of my chargers, the portable charger, down on the floor where I'm sitting, my hand went up under, partially way up under the suitcase. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can slide my stuff up under here. This phone that I'm on right now, you guys, is cracked on the front and the back. iPhone uses glass. Stay with me, y'all know that. So the front and the back is profusely cracked, but operable, as you can see. So when I realized, remembered that I can slide my phone and my to protect them on up under the suitcase instead of putting them in this right here. Okay, I did it. I'm a little tired. I'm just go to sleep. They definitely can't penetrate through that. Oh my God. It came from below. It came from below. Did y'all hear what I said? I'm going to leave that right there. It came from below. The same person that seems to know when I'm outside and just want to walk their dog outside. And this especially he's halted this because he's been found out. But especially when I was here before. Dude, you got some perfect damn timing, man. I'm sarcastic. Your timing is amazing. How did you know I was coming outside? Not one time, not 2 times, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times. Y'all get the rhythm. You got some perfect ass motherfucking timing, man. I'm sarcastic. How did you know that? We both knowing the answer. Hispanic. Okay? I mentioned laser pointers earlier in the video. Okay? These idiots, and I'm going to find out, that's the last thing I need to do so I can pass that on to you, but there will be videos in between this time. The equipment that is used, and all I can do is call it equipment, can penetrate. Okay? Y'all can't see the mattress now. The sun has gone down. Can penetrate through basically anything. I even showed you guys in previous videos where I have made coochie covers. I started calling them coochie covers to cover my vagina. They can still, I'm talking foil, metal, blah, 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 wrapped around electrical tape, blah. Ain't no fucking way on this planet that something would be able to penetrate through that and still see me, my body parts. There is nothing on this planet that would be able to do that. I'm not dumb, and I've taken classes and blah, 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 blah. Got a lot of common sense. 1 layer of aluminum, okay. 2 layers of aluminum, 16 layers of aluminum. Did you hear what I said? And you can see through. It got to the point where they didn't know this, revealing it now. There was a test. I would always add aluminum to see at what level they could not see me. So I would add a layer or 2 a day, or each time I heard audible. That bitch don't know we can still see her. Or she just opened up her eyes. She just opened her eyes up. How did you know? I just opened my eyes up. When not only do I have a mask on, I got stuff on my top of my head. I got mattresses. This ain't the first time a mattress or something has been on top of my head. Y'all, please get over it and look at my videos. Go to the YouTube channel TBCITA and at sign TBCITA all together. Put that in the search, and if it doesn't come up, which is probably not right now because I'm talking a little too much, it all of a sudden disappeared, although it was there when I created the channel. Immediately, I searched for the channel after I created it. TBCITA came right up. It's gone. KimMeWyatt is no longer there in search on YouTube. Because, somebody don't want me telling what I'm telling y'all. The powers that be. The powers that have made money off of people, blah, 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 blah. The powers that make money off of people. You go buy a bar of soap. Ooh-wee. You buy this bar of soap. This your favorite bar of soap. But did you know? Now, I got products and I love the Lord. All natural. Tried and true. 13 plus years of research. Most of them people didn't even do 13 years of research. They just had money and knew how to make a bar of soap and mass produced it, created a company, added other products. They've been sufficient. They've been sustained, got yachts. But do you know how many of those people can't stand God? Don't even think he exists. Atheists, agnostics. And if I had to choose which one I would lean toward, it would be an agnostic. An agnostic person, by definition, is just a person who does not know if God exists. And so they're straddling the fence. It's not that they don't believe Now, that's an atheist that he exists. They just don't know. They're questioning. Okay. God will let you question his existence, although you're here in the physical, but okay, how did you get here? And every atheist I've ever asked that question, I let them do their little spiel, but then I ask them the question, okay, how did you get here? If they do that, it's just, that's the end of the conversation. Book closed. Last chapter, book is closed, finished. So let me tell you guys, so I can hurry up. Excuse me, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm fleeing. While I was sleeping, I finally got up about 3 something this afternoon because I went to sleep this morning, early this morning. You know, and the sun wasn't up, but it was early in the morning when I finally went to sleep. And as mentioned, I got up to use the bathrooms, the restroom several times. Which is why, you know, each time I would put something up or do something, you know, as I mentioned, when I would come back from using it. Normally, I wouldn't reveal this to them, but I'm going to reveal it for your protection. While I was asleep, and like I said, I haven't experienced this since my last apartment. While I was asleep, y'all, but they pissed because they were trying their best to hack in my phone. Oh, we hotter than a firecracker. This fucking warlock. This dickless warlock, which is a male witch. But then again, is it a witch? Is it just a witch? So I felt something penetrating. Oh, my phone. Oh, I was going to show. Oh, God, Lord have mercy. Y'all, I wanted my phone purposely to go to 1% or turn off by itself last night. This battery on this phone, this is an older iPhone, so this battery is not up to par, you know, but it can do some stuff, you know, it's not the worst. So I wanted because they was doing so much hacking, and I know that they can turn this phone on or turn a phone on if they attempt it, and they can, but this was just based on attempt. I wanted this phone to it to turn off by itself. And since the battery goes down pretty quick, which really means I need to plug it up right now. Thank you, Jesus. Since the battery does go down pretty quick, I said, okay, I'm just going to let it. I had to keep charging it up to change the passwords on my accounts and stuff, but some of my accounts. But I let it get down to, I wanted it to get down to 1, you know, where it would turn off by itself. That way, common sense, brilliant idea, they wouldn't be able to turn it on because the battery is down. But I thought when I got up, yes, they could. This is not a phone where you can take out the battery. And that's the only kind of phones, even though I'm getting accustomed to iPhone now, you guys, certain phones, I'm doing videos on this, you need to have some certain phones where you can take your battery out. And always take your SIM card out if you can, you know, especially on these phones I'm going to talk about, because it only costs at this moment, it's really cheap to buy another SIM card. Really cheap, and you can buy them everywhere. So if you just so happen to lose a SIM card, oh well, just go get another one. Look, it didn't dawn on me until deciding to do this video because of what I'm about to tell you. It didn't dawn on me that when I turned my phone on to get ready to do the video, it didn't dawn on me that my phone was at 17%. Oh boy. Remember when I said I put my phone up, you can see a little bit. I put my phone up under here. There's my hand, y'all. Y'all see that? This is the wheel. I'm going to get up eventually and turn the light on. Yeah. My phone was at 1%. I just went to sleep. I just turned it off. I'm like, okay, it's at 1%. Even if they get in here, it's going to go off. How about when I turned this damn phone on, it was at 17%? Now, y'all know that can happen, especially if you're being hacked into. Blah, 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 blah. No. The reason why this phone was at 17% is because you can't take the battery out. My phone was on the floor. I just told you that the person below me is also involved below us is involved in the gang stalking. Based on this equipment. The equipment that I'm referencing to you guys is very high powerful. It can literally take your brain out, not take it out in the physical sense, but also take you out because they're using it to focus on your head. Y'all, is some motherfuckers mad at me right now. Remember earlier when I said the FCC disallows you from pointing a laser pointer at an aeroplane? An airplane, y'all, but aeroplane. There's a reason for that. Laser pointers are very powerful and can disrupt the electricity of that airplane. Thus making the airplane crash. Crash. I said that wrong, and that was not them, that was me. Y'all didn't even know that, do you? Did you look it up or just go with it? You cannot point a laser pointer at an airplane because of how powerful. And check this out. Laser beam. The smaller ones, the ones that don't have as much intensity. I don't know how that's calculated, what they call that, how intense from low to high. What's that's called? Oh, here we go. When it comes to, now that wasn't me. What that's called when it comes to the frequency of a laser pointer. But trust me, they can go, the frequency can go higher and higher and higher and higher to the fucking point that you can look through multiple materials. You can look through bricks. You guys remember David Koresh, Waco, Texas. He had a compound and he had all of these women. He had been married to them. What is it called? I forgot the name. I know the name. When you, not philanthropist, polygamist. He was a polygamist. He was married to multiple women, which in these here United States, certain parts, predominant, is illegal. But he had, I'm going to say 16 wives, and of course they had children. But he was also having sex supposedly with some of his own daughters. He released some of those kids and women, but he refused to give up. He refused to give up. If you clearly remember, they found him sitting at a table because this is the feds. They don't get paid overtime. I've worked for the federal government in many capacities, so I know there's no overtime, even if you're a special agent. So they got pissed off. It's getting into the budget, so they decided to get this equipment. This equipment can look through walls. They put that equipment up the walls, on the walls to find him on the outside. Now they're on the outside to find him because he wasn't surrendering. And they found him at a table eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but they're on the outside. Y'all heard my voice? You hear me talking? I used to wonder earlier in my gang stalking different apartments. First apartment, though, when I realized, trust me, I was spied on before then, when I realized, operative word, stressed word, that I'm being spied on, I used to wonder, like I'm sleeping on this floor right now, why is something coming down the walls right at my head? What is that? That's not a rat. What is this coming down the walls? You can hear it, like, not loud, but you can hear. I have very, very good hearing. Even outside of my clairaudient, I can hear. Because as you know, when one of your senses, or you should, and maybe you don't have to, when one of your senses leaves, the other senses will take over at least one of them. So it is heightened. Another, I bet you didn't know, when someone dies, and this is for you guys, for your loved ones or people that you know that you love, when they die and you're there to be, you're blessed to be there when they pass away, still talk to them. They can hear you. The hearing is the last to go. They can hear you for about 30 minutes. They just can't respond. So tell them how God is, Y'all, God is so good. This almost brings me to tears. Tell them how much you love them, because they hear you. They just can't respond back. I think God does that to give you the opportunity to get stuff off of your chest that you never got off your chest when they were alive. Makes sense to me. I just thought about that. But somebody had to find out, scientists, doctors, that it's true. Somebody had to discover it. I didn't. Just doing research, y'all, just finding this and finding that. And that's when I found out, oh my God, my mother did hear me when I was talking to her before we found out that she had, when we found out, I'm not going to go into that, but I will be doing a video, you guys. Go to TBCITA, y'all. I keep forgetting how. Just click the link. If you go to Kimmy Wyatt and this video will be posted on Kimmy Wyatt, scroll down as it stands right now, and you can just click the link. Or guaranteed way to go besides that, type in HTTP, go to the browser, your browser. And if you can't go to it this way, you can just about bet and let YouTube know that someone has logged into my mod rewrites, and tell them anytime you can't go to my channel. Do me a favor and tell them you can't search for me online, because see, this has to be collaboratively done. Stop depending on me when I'm the one that's giving y'all this information. Do me a favor sometimes. Send me donations. Do me a favor and say, hey, I tried to go to this lady's YouTube channel. Feedback form is there. So look for the feedback form and say, I tried to go to her channel and it's not showing up in search. They got to hear this stuff from other people. That's a red flag. Uh-oh. Other people are finding out. But I'm going to be doing videos on my mother, how these idiots killed my mother. I'm going to be doing a video on, and my best friend. My mother didn't die the way that we thought she died all this time. It hit me 2 or 3 years ago. Wait a minute. Wait. Because I'm finished. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? They do this, blah, 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 blah. Fake power of attorneys. I'm supposed to be dead already, y'all. I can't even get insurance because I'm supposed to already be dead. Me and my aunt could not figure out her offering to pay for me and my brother's insurance policies. I said, because, we're struggling. And I said, ain't I was about to say her name. Ain't Jay. I'll just say that. Thank you so much. And when when I get back on my feet, I'll take over the payments. I can call her right now, even though I haven't talked to her in over 24 hours. If my aunt is still living, I can do a call right now, and she'll tell you that's exactly what she said. She will also confirm that she tried to get insurance on myself. We did, but her paying for it 2 times, and it got denied. Now, I went to school to take for insurance. Y'all didn't know that. I do know per policy, if a person is already dead, you can't get insurance on them. I didn't put those two together until about 3 years ago or 2.5 years ago. That's the reason why I got denied. Because I'm already supposed to be dead. Someone has put a policy out on me thinking that I would be dead, in parentheses, by that time. And they've already gotten the money for it. Fake power of attorneys. Fake this. Stealing people's documents. Stealing people's homes. Homes that belong to you. Listening in on cell phone calls. Listening in your place where you live. Your this and your that. This house is supposed to go to Kimmy, so we're going to make damn sure she doesn't get it. All about the almighty dollar. All about sabotaging your efforts just so they can benefit. All they, capital letters. Oh, but we going to hide behind our job because we going to go to work. That's just extra fucking money. I flipped the script. I used to would say this race of people were not lazy, especially the men. That's when I had their backs. That's when I didn't feel the way that I feel. Oh, they not, man. They gonna go. They work hard. You just lazy. You don't want to. Because I'm saying this because someone made the statement years ago. You're probably 2016. It was 2016. I'm hearing people, I'm at the show, I'm hearing people shelter, I'm hearing people talking, you know, you passing by. Man, Hispanics are trying to take over. The first thing I thought was, Hispanics ain't trying to take over. You just lazy and you don't want to go to work. Oh, I've since changed that. Not only are they trying to take over in ways that the new slavery, put it that way. Not only that. See, I thought they were just being prejudiced or just, you know, just throwing some shit out in the ethers in the universe about how they felt. It's a true statement. When these people get jobs and stuff, you guys, and it's not across the board for everybody. No, nothing is 100% with every race. But when they get jobs, trust me, they're going to abuse it. They're going to abuse their authority, whether minuscule authority or heightened authority. And because gang stalking is organized crime, and because they stick together, they do, hands down, everybody knows that. All I got to do is go talk to such and such and such and such and such and such and such. And then they going to work their part out, and then we going to do this, and we going to make it. This is why your families are losing their homes. These homes have been in the family for years. This is why some people are dying, because they have a home and they're elderly and they've left it to someone. They want to get to it before you. This is why the prosperity that they have is fake. I said, boy, Hispanics are doing it, man. They looking at us like, what's going on? That's when I thought that they had our backs, black people. We were the same. The Hispanics of old. And it's some old Hispanics. So when I say Hispanics of old, the ones that were down with black people back in the day. It's not like that anymore, y'all. Anybody that has a job, some people consider me a whistleblower. Watch your job. Watch your back. Watch anything, anywhere that where these certain people are. Even if you have cell phone service, do you know it's people that I know that will not, I'm one of them. When I had a certain service, I remember opening the door and let the door go and let it close by itself. Because when I came to go pay my phone bill, now I had been in there once to pay my phone bill, but when I came in there to pay this particular time, get my service restored, it had been out for probably about a day, if that, or it went off overnight. You know what I'm saying? Stuff go off at midnight. It's computerized. Okay, your stuff is going to be gone, turned off. Then the next day, of course, they're closed. So I went to go pay my bill. And when I opened the door, there's this Hispanic guy on the outside of the he's on the inside, but he's talking to the Hispanic lady that works behind the counter. And he got his elbow on the counter with one of his legs crossed over the other one, his feet crossed over the other one. And then he looks up at me. He knew I was going to go pay my bill. He knew he wanted to hear the information that I was going to give them for getting into my account. I had that door open and I let it go. Literally. You should have seen the look on their face. Open the door. You're walking in, about to walk in. You look up. I didn't even step across the threshold. I just looked up and saw him standing there, and I was like, they both of them looking at me. And I closed the door. You guys be careful when you're getting phone service. When you are getting phone service, the first phone service. What's this eSIM stuff? Why come such and such? Now that it's available, but who told you to do that? eSIM is an option. What's all this stuff on my phone? I just got this phone. Another goal of Hispanic people is to make you lose everything, especially when it comes to black freaking people. There seems to be this heightened competition between, but it's only them doing it. It seems to be this heightened competition between Hispanics and black people whom they don't want to have a goddamn thing, it seems. So your homeboy say he lost his job. He was the best worker there. But his supervisor was Hispanic. Some of the people who worked there was Hispanic. Some of his so-called friends were Hispanic. He lost his job because they want their friend to get that job. Dude ain't did a damn thing. I can go on and on and on. But I'm going to talk about this equipment. 3 times before I finally got up, you guys. My head was excruciating and hurting. And I'm not talking about where it's unbearable because, see, regardless of what you do to this one, I'm protected. You can't get rid of me like that. Because you mad? Because what I own belongs to me? It's mine? Did I say it's mine? And you're pissed off because you want it and can't have it? I'm making it harder for you to get it? Sit your ass down. Now you guys see why I carry a suitcase with me everywhere I go. It is not because it's matching my clothes. If not a suitcase, bags, whatever. I say suitcase, let me retract that statement. Whatever I have my stuff in at the time, because you got to understand, when you're using that stuff every day, it's going to break. If I asked some of y'all to step in my world as soon as you stepped in there, as soon as you crossed the threshold, you would die right there on the spot because you wouldn't be able to handle the shit that I've gone through. Step into my world. You won't survive. That's the reason why they're mad, because I've survived. How is she able to? How come she? Blah, 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 blah. She should have been dead. Blah, 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 blah. I got videos coming up on fake power of attorneys. I got videos coming up, and this is as promised. I told you guys I was switching all of the videos over from the KimMeWyatt YouTube channel that dealt with gang stalking over to its own channel. And let me finish this before I forget. I've started saying this 3 or 4 times. Go to your browser, type in. You're gonna type this in, not the YouTube browser. Google is one of them. You know, that's popular, so I can name Google. Type in TTPS://. Kimmy, what symbol is the / on the keyboard? There's 2 slashes. One is from starts at the left. The tip goes to the left. It starts at the left. The other one, the tip, that's the top of the slash, goes to the right. You need that. The one to the left is a backwards slash. Makes sense. The one to the right, when it comes to URLs, that's websites that you want to go to, if you want to go this way, is the /. That tip on that symbol is pointed towards the right. You want to go type in once again, HTTPS://. To make a colon on most keyboards, you have to put caps lock on or press the shift key or whatever. Just do it. And on the phones, though, the QWERTY keyboards and all that is usually just a standalone symbol. You don't have to do anything. Just click it. You may have to go to the second usually some phones have 2 parts to the symbols. And then you have to do something to get to it. https://youtube.com. Now, if you press enter, go search, that's just going to take you to YouTube. But I want you to go directly to my channels. So you have to type more. And please type all this together. No spaces. http://youtube.com/ again, Kimmy Wyatt. You guys know my name, KimMeWyatt. Do that same thing for the TBCITA, the Blue Cup in the Attic web's URL on YouTube. And click it. It's not going to be YouTube. You're gonna when you click enter, go search, it's going to pop up, and you just click the link in the browser. That should take you right to my YouTube channel. Same thing for the other channel. https:// youtube.com/ again @ TBCITA. And I forgot with Kimmy Wyatt. Please put the @ before the K. Please put the @ before the T for TBCITA. And that's it. All together, no spaces, @ @@KimMeWyatt / TVCITA. Because I'm having problems with YouTube right now, the employees of YouTube, okay? YouTube. With people finding me in search. So just go directly to my URL. You guys, please send donations as well. I want to be able to do videos, you guys, where you guys, there's a lot of stuff that I need. Okay? I'm just going to put it that way. But the excruciating pain that I felt, you guys, which I felt before, as I mentioned, was 3 times right after I laid back down from using the restroom. I didn't say anything but I'm saying it now in video because this video was already overdue. I didn't say anything. I would never allow them to think that whatever they're doing to this one is working. I've told you guys that before, and don't you do it. Because I know it's not taking this one out. You can keep trying. Frustrated. I felt the frustration. But this is not a headache that you're feeling. You're going to think it's a headache. I'm waking up with a headache. The reason why you have a headache is because they're pointing this laser pointer thingy at your head. Did y'all hear what I said? For 2 reasons. Because at this point, you don't know if this is spiritual, in the spiritual realm, a spiritual attack. And how I know it's not spiritual is because the spirit realm is up until 5 o'clock in the morning. This is past 5 o'clock in the morning. Also, I did not say I didn't get all up permanently until after 3. It was 3:01, 3:02 when I turned the TV on. So that can't be the spiritual realm, although they were doing it as well in the spiritual realm. It also can't be the spiritual realm because I am clairaudient and I am hearing them talking throughout the day, 24 hours a day. So that can't be just some shit going on in the spiritual realm. I also started telling you, thank you, God. God is all up in this video. That there are different types of spirits. A ghost, let's take that, which is why I have told you guys, Jesus and God, first of all, 2 different entities. Please stop saying they are the same. If your preacher is saying that, walk out the church. One is the Son of Man. One is Jesus. One is God, but they're all lords. The definition of a lord is anyone with authority. They're both lords, rather. So when you say Lord, which Lord are you saying? Lord God or Lord Jesus? Please know you got the Holy Ghost and you have the Holy Spirit. Which one is the Holy Ghost and the Holy Spirit? Now, your church, your preacher is going to tell you, and it may have something in the Bible, but please know it's misconstrued. The Bible was written. The Holy Ghost is Jesus. He died and rose up on the 3rd day. Wouldn't that be a ghost? The Holy Spirit is God. He's a spirit. Don't get it twisted. Anybody telling you anything other than that, walk away from them. With that being said, there are types of spirits that are roaming around on this planet. You have ghosts and you have spirits. Or let me say there are different types of entities. Let me explain to you the difference between outside of Jesus and God, what a ghost is and what a spirit is. And their capacity of what they can do. A ghost, let's go with a ghost if we're going to do this in alphabetical order. A ghost is your deceased loved one. If Jesus rose, don't you think they can too? Let me take you to church, but I won't go in preacher mode. If Jesus rose on the 3rd day, guess what your fucking mama can do? Guess what your freaking friend or whatever, your grandfather can do? Whether you see them or not. Those are ghosts. People that, and you may see them. I just told y'all, I just came out the kitchen, just got in here. Came here and put my stuff down. And went in the kitchen to probably get water. And as soon as I turned around, there was a lady sitting at the edge of my son's couch. Looked just like me. Was there for about 5-6 seconds. She was looking down with a book in her hand in her lap. Reading it. Looked just like me. How about I had already said, Kimmy, you got to get your Bible out. There's no Bible in that apartment. It needs to be a Bible in every one of y'all's apartments, y'all homes. Some people have multiple Bibles. That's the word. Demons don't like them. But here's the deal. How did this Bible get turned around, y'all? Let's just hypothetically say when I used the bathroom one of those times that I closed it up because my bag's right there, right? Guess what I'm going to do when I go back to sleep? I'm going to open it back up. It didn't happen that way. When all I had to do was reach up under there. Not even up under there, but part of the Bible was a little bitty part was extending over the bag, my bag that it was on top of. All I had to do was reach under. I'm touching the bag now. Y'all heard that? That's the bag. So I wouldn't have had to do any of that. I wouldn't have had to move that Bible at all to get my little, I mean, what bag are you talking about, Kimmy? The bag that I mentioned earlier, my toilet tissue bag. I wouldn't have had to do that because all I had to do was grab it. But yet when I look at the Bible, look over in the direction, it was like God said, look at that Bible. Not only is it closed up, it's turned in a way that if it was closed, it would have just been closed. It's actually turned in a whole different way from it just being closed. It's turned in the opposite direction and closed. And I told y'all earlier, 2 times my Bible was turned upside down. Who did that? I know damn well you don't keep a Bible upside down if you want it for protection. You have it open if it's open, or when open, you have it with the words where it can be read. You don't turn it upside down. That's just common sense. It's the word. But I also heard when you find a Bible that's turned upside down, that's the devil. Because he messing with this one. Ooh, he trying his best to knock this one the fuck out. And for this reason, not only did I create stuff that's growing people's hair immediately, never happened on the planet. Ooh, as soon as it touches their head, their hair basically starts growing cellular. Though, you got your cells. When I say basically, that's anywhere from immediately, you're looking at it, all the way to 3 days. You're like, whoa, wow, ain't nobody hair ever grow. So basically, y'all, and I've heard this from different people, I'm fixed to knock out a whole bunch of fucking industries. And to the young lady, I can't remember your name that was at the shelter. Let me say this right quick. Long hair. Her hair is down her back. I forgot that I had even given her some hair oil, but I remember she had the victory dust, which she prayed over. And baby girl, if you're on here and you heard this video, please announce yourself and let people know that I'm telling the truth. Let me tell you what this baby did. Beautiful young lady, long hair, not because her hair is long, she was just beautiful. One day, I forgot, I thought she was talking about the victory dust because I knew I had just given that to her. Let's go with the victory dust. She said, Kimmy, I love your victory dust. I slept so good. I didn't give it to her because she told me that she couldn't sleep. I just gave it to her. We're having a conversation. It does multiple things. I slept so good, or I sleep so good. I keep it. And she talks real proper. Young black lady. Well, let me tell you what she said with the hair oil, y'all. I noticed, and I had been noticing that her hair had grown even longer. But I'm thinking she got long hair already. I didn't know she was using my product, blah, 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 blah. One day, and she'll tell you, she is telling the absolute fucking truth. One day, because at first we didn't hardly speak or anything, but we just kind of bonded right before I left. We talked, and beautiful, just beautiful, y'all. Just an absolutely gorgeous young lady. And she said, Kimmy, well, first thing she told me was about the victory dust. She was dating a guy at the shelter, and she told me that at first he was a skeptic. But then she smiled, she said, now when we go places, this is what she said, now when we go places, he asked me, did you bring the victory dust? Because they were having flies and stuff and gnats flying around them. That was the first thing she told me. But when she told me about her hair, I had noticed her hair had grown. She wears a baseball cap. I said, oh, that baby hair is just growing. Probably about, I noticed from, and I don't get me wrong, I don't look at people, but I mean, she's there. I see her. She wears a baseball cap. I see her, okay? I got eyes. So I noticed looking at the back of her head one day, not on purpose, just looking around, that her hair, I said, oh, that baby's hair, to myself, or however I said it to myself, not audible, but just thinking that baby's hair is really growing. And I let it go. Her hair had grown maybe 3 inches from the last time I had looked at her. Let me tell you what this young lady told me. She said, Kimmy, she said, oh my God. She said that oil, I thought she said the victory dust, because like I said, I forgot about, and I'm like, the victory dust? So one day, right after she said it, I said, were you talking about the victory dust? She said, oh no, I was talking about your hair oil, the oil you gave me. Totally forgot I had given it to her. Okay, let me tell you something. She gave me one of the best compliments someone could, and then came back for part 2. She said, Kimmy, that stuff that you created, that oil. I said, yeah, but I thought she was talking about the victory dust, but she did say oil, okay? But I'm like, okay. Or however it went, I'm thinking victory dust. She said, I put that on my scalp. She said, first of all, let me tell you, I have tried every product on the store shelves, even sometime paying $300 for products, because you didn't know this. My scalp gets hot. It's like it's almost burning. Inflammation, in parentheses, okay? And she said, I put I'm going to say oil because I'm quite sure that's what she said, but I'm thinking victory dust because I forgot I gave her the oil. Stay with me. She said, I put your oil on my scalp, and it is the only thing. And she's talking like just like this. I'm talking, this young lady is speaking it. You hear me? It is the only thing that has ever stopped my inflammation. But my scalp from burning. It's inflammation, y'all, okay? Although her hair is long, she has inflammation. She said, sometimes I can't even stand it, and my scalp will get so hot. She has a high petodosia. That's Ayurvedic, And I said, do you sweat? And I may have mentioned that because, that's, but I'm let me hurry up. So, you guys, she goes on to say, and somebody, no. She's bragging on the oil. Okay, I thought we were through. I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding? She said, yes. She said, you're looking at $1 million. She said, you're sitting on $1 million. I said, yeah, baby, I know. I've been told, but I know myself. I said, but I've been told $1 billion. She said, it probably is. You probably are sitting on $1 billion. I went and sat down, you guys, and I've got to do some things. I've got to plug this up because my battery is low. And hold on just 1 second. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to do something different. I'm just going to unplug this one. And since you guys don't know that I am plugging this in, you can't see. There we go. All right. So I'm thinking we're through. I thank you so much, baby. I sure appreciate it. She said, yeah, your products are really, she was just no hate. In other words, I went and sat down because at the shelter, there was a women's area to sit down. There was a area for both genders. And then there was a men's area. I'm sitting in the women's area right by the guest services desk. She comes out the restroom and I'm sitting with the lady. She goes into part 2. And this is why. This lady says, oh, you have some pretty hair. And it's not that her hair, most people think pretty hair is wavy hair, or she might have said, oh, your hair is so long. But I think she said, oh, you have some pretty hair. She said, and she hears it all the time. She said, thank you. She said, but what you don't know is when I put Kimmy's oil on my scalp, she said up under this baseball cap, my hair, she used her fingers. She said, I have this much hair growth. And she said, what? She said, yes, and I've only used it for about 2 weeks. Dropped the microphone. I said, girl, you're kidding. I said, do you know I noticed your hair growing? But I just thought it was just, just growing. You already have long hair. She said, yeah, my hair does grow. She said, but when I put your products on, it really grew or something like to that nature. 2 weeks, y'all, 3 inches of hair. Do you fucking think that I give a fuck about what someone says about me? I'm going to say it again. Do you think I care? When my own son, right here in this apartment, had hives, those are little bumps or something on his back, whether he wants to admit to it or not. He's on his way after midnight to go find something to put on his back. And I told him, hold on. And I got up and got the oil, the skin oil, and put it on. And when he showed me, I said, let me see your back. Let me see your back. Mama, let me see your back. One of them mamas. Let me see, forget what you talking about. Let me see it. So he sat down and lifted his shirt up. It was on his shoulder, where you still have it on, but you're showing it's at your neck. And I was like, Jordan, what is that? I said, wait a minute. And that's when I went and got the oil and put it on. How about them damn bumps disappeared off of his damn back in less than 3 minutes or 2 minutes? Do you think I really give a fuck about what someone says about me? No side effects. And then he said, Mom, it's some right here on the side, right up under, where because he didn't take the shirt off. You know how you can put your shirt like you used to fight somebody and you take it off, but you keep it on, you put it over your head. So it's around your neck and around your shoulders. Gone. Disappeared. 2 minutes. And y'all wonder why I'm being followed, spied on, gang stalked? Yes, I admit it was sexual initially. Had to have been. I mean, come on. Because I didn't have a skin and hair care line. Yes, after that, they saw that I'm not the dumbest cookie in the cookie jar. They're hacking in my laptops, my phones and stuff. So it became financial. On top of sexual. Then this fool right here, not only did she already have a business, she has created something that no man on the planet has ever created. And you wonder why I'm being spied on? No, I think I should be wondering why you would be spied on. You wonder why I'm being followed? And let me say this right quick. Asians, when you got Asians following you, just out the blue, just everywhere you look, there's Asians. You at the library, here they are, and they pretend like they getting to reading the book. They're around you. There's 2 or 3 are males and females. You go here and you go here, and then there's Asians just hacking in your phone. Asians just popping up everywhere. Let me tell you about the 3 races, white, black, Hispanic, when it comes to gang stalking. Black people, once they're find out, they're going to let it go, chances are. Even though these witches, these voices I hear audible, are definitely black women. He's Hispanic, black women. But they're not seen though. There is a difference. They're going, ooh, she know what I'm doing. I'm just to back up because I don't want to go to jail. Whites, depending on what it is. Whites may feel like because they can hide up in their big, huge, gigantic homes and not be seen. You come to their places, security everywhere. So they're probably not going to back up as quick as a black person would. A black freaking person is going to back the fuck up in most cases. She knows what I'm doing. I'm fixing to stop. I ain't going to jail for nobody. Ding! That's the average black person. A white person is probably going to back up because they going to sneak up on you somewhere and think that you dumb because you are black African. Did I say I'm black African? So they think that you're that black nigga. And I never use that word. Some of these people are very prejudiced, highly prejudiced in gang stalking and watching this one. So she doesn't know. She's not going to know that we're following her as well. Blah, 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 blah. Did y'all see the video that I did of the little, what's that thing that can fly around? Yeah, following me in the parking lot. And then I went to go see who had the remote control. And it was a white dude that I almost dropped it because I'm looking right at him. He had to do the double take. Y'all know when you look at something twice. I said, oh, it's in the video. This is why I tell y'all, watch all of my videos, because you don't know. You can be, if you're looking at 15 minutes of an hour video, trust me, you're missing something. If you lose interest, stop it, go get you a sandwich, and then continue. If you got to go to work and come back and watch the rest of it. Watch every single minute, because you're going to miss something critical. So I fronted him out. I said, and it was a wall from a building, a side wall where they put the, for instance, a football player. I can't remember his name. I never knew his name, but he's a Dallas Cowboy, and this is a big wall on the side of this building. So they put like a mural, okay, but not painted. These are huge printouts, huge. So he said, I'm doing a video of them putting. Y'all, do y'all know how many times I've seen that mural changed? I go through that parking lot all the time. That mural, since I've been going to that parking lot to get to a library, has been changed 4 or 5 times since I've been going to that library. Never once did I see anyone taking videos of them putting that up. They were putting it up. Oh, I'm taking, no. You're not taking videos of them putting that up. You're taking videos of me. Why is it following me instead of over there taking videos of what you said that you taking videos of, hunty? It's over above my head everywhere I go. But this is going to be a 3-hour one. And like I said, I'm saying it at the end. You guys protect yourself. The equipment that they're using, and all I can say is they're using, because I haven't put my finger on if this is spiritual or if this is physical. Is it a demon? Is it the devil? What is it? But let me finish this when I talked about ghosts and spirits. A ghost is able to present themselves. But chances are, like she was doing, the lady that I referenced that was sitting at the end of my son's couch, they're not going to look at you. They're just there in the spirit, and in the spirit, but not a spirit. They're not going to look at you. If you see your grandmother and she's looking at you, that is not your freaking grandmother. That's a demon. Let me say it again. It's just as if they're still on the planet. They're not going to specifically stare at you, because they're just presenting themselves, letting you know that they're here for you. Blah, 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 blah. Can I get an amen? And if you're moving up to a home where there are ghosts, most ghosts, when people move into these homes, I saw this ghost, and it just, when you look at these videos go to YouTube, look at ghosts, where it's showing a ghost. That ghost is not looking at it. When you see videos like that, turn it off. Most ghosts are just traveling in the astral plane. And usually they don't show up until the spiritual realm. Anytime, I say, between 12 midnight and 5 o'clock in the morning. But that's not necessarily so if you are going through spiritual warfare. They will show up as angels to let you know that they're there and protect you. I don't know who that young lady was, but she looked exactly like me. Exactly. Just with my head down, reading a book. Okay, let's go to spirits. Excuse me. Oh boy, let's go to spirits. God is a spirit. A spirit, however, can come to you in any shape or form. This is your voodoo. They can come to you, turn off lights. They don't have to show a damn thing. Me and my uncle, when I moved back into the home I grew up in, and I got to do videos on that home. When I moved back into that home, my uncle and I were somewhat suffering, so when we went to the grocery store, a brand new Walmart, I don't mind saying Walmart because they're in all of these here, 50 United States, Guam, and Puerto Rico, as well as other places. So it's some brands that I don't mind mentioning because I just, So they had just put a new Walmart basically down the street from where I lived. My uncle was living with me. He had my old bedroom. I had my brother's room. We were going to the store. We turned off all the lights to save electricity. How about when we came home 2 different times, the lights were on in my mother's room? I said, Uncle Blank, Uncle Joe, I'm just going to say, I said, we turned these lights. He said, Brewski, you sure did turn that light off. Turn the lights off. Come home, gang stalking, someone in the attic. I got videos to do. Y'all stay tuned. At least that's what I thought. I thought initially, no, I back up. I thought it was my mother coming back. I always heard they can turn lights on and stuff, but see, I'm learned. Ghosts don't turn lights on. Spirits can turn lights on. Ding! Because anything can come in as a spirit. Sometimes in order to scare you. Sometimes in order to blah, 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 blah. And also, for the record, spirits can be good and they can be bad. But in most cases, they're bad. So when you are looking for, let's say, nobody's been in your place, but you can't find your jacket. Ooh, you know no one has been in your place, but your jacket is missing. You just wore it the day before because for some damn reason in April, and this will happen in Texas, it's happened multiple times, it'll snow. It don't stick, but it'll snow. Can I get an amen? I've known of it to happen 3 times in my lifetime. Texas has weird weather. So it'll snow in April. I'm talking about going into May. But you had packed all your stuff up. You're about to move. This is me. You packing your stuff because you got to move. So what you do, you go pull one of your jackets out of the box. You put the jacket on because for some reason that day, it's 50-something degrees. 49 is a high. No snow, but just 49. So you get your jacket out because you're fixing to leave. Which one of your jackets let me get this leather jacket, this one right here. You wear the jacket, come back home, and put the jacket across one of the boxes you're moving because you don't know what the next day is going to bring. What's the use of packing it when I could just wear it again tomorrow if it's cold? Where did that jacket go, y'all? Where did the jacket go? But then, because you folded it up shoulder to shoulder and put it across the box, because what did I just say? It might be cold tomorrow again. When the next day comes and you're looking for the jacket, it's not on the box. It's not in the box. It's not in another box. Where the hell did it go? Spirit. That's a spirit. They don't have to show you their face, but they're there. We're here. Poltergeist. How about that jacket showed up later on? In a totally different fucking spot that it was not in. Same thing with clothes. When I started sleeping, taking a shower with my clothes on. Same thing, y'all. I started putting on this little old dress. I said, okay, I'm gonna put this dress. Not taking my clothes off that I have on, mind you. I can maneuver some shit, y'all. When it comes to clothes, how I put my bra on and stuff, y'all would probably be like, damn, how'd she do that? So that none of my bodily parts are shown. So I put this dress on, take the bra off. It was a tube dress, like a tube little dress. Tube meaning no shoulders. A sundress, some people call it. Take the bra off, take the strap off, take that strap off, reach up under there, pull the bra down, unsnap it, blah, 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 blah. Bra is off, you can take a shower. How about I'm sleeping in my vehicle? I'm fixing to move again. This is the first move. I got stuff boxed up in the living room. So at the time, I had all of these, not only mannequins, but I had all of these clothing racks. And so one of them was assembled, and it was in the living room. So I slung the dress so it could dry in the living room. But the first time, guess what? It was just shun across the shower curtain and had disappeared. Guess where it was found? In the living room. Did not know that my gang stalking was like this. Did not, blah, 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 witchcraft, voodoo, none of that. Stay with me. I just took a shower and wrung the dress out and slung it across my shower curtain so it could dry. I left. I'm sleeping in my vehicle. How about when I came back to take a shower, the damn dress was gone? Pissed. Wanting to see my body. We just gonna hide this dress. Guess what? Guess where it was found weeks later? In between some of the boxes. That's how that went. I thought about my clothing rack because I knew I slung it across something. Forget the clothing rack. It was slung across the first time, slung across the shower curtain, so the shower rod, so it could dry. I'm looking for this. I'm like, dang, where this little? So what I had to end up doing, I had a couple of dresses at that time. There were tube dresses, some long, some short. Well, that was only short one I had. So I had to literally sacrifice a very cute hot pink dress, sundress, and cut the bottom of it off. It went all the way down to my feet so that I could get to my essentials so I could take a shower. And I did not want to cut that dress because I had plans on wearing that dress with something. You know, I love the dress. In lieu of what you see in my videos, I can't do that now. But I had to sacrifice because I needed to take a shower, so I cut it. Cut the bottom part off. And y'all sitting there saying, oh, and it ain't everybody. I love y'all that's woke. To my woke family, hello. To my family that wants to find out stuff they don't know, hello. To all of y'all that think you know every goddamn thing but don't know nothing, goodbye. Because regardless of what's going on in my world, I like people that thirst for knowledge. I'm one of them. Spirits can turn on lights, turn off lights, turn on your oven, do anything that you can do. Anything that you can do in the physical, they can do it. Also, keep in mind, spirits are around 24/7. Guaranteed. So when you're wondering why your Bible is turned that way, do you think I was shocked? You wonder why your Bible's turned upside down? Did you think I was shocked? You don't know. It's some stuff I don't even tell y'all because you could. What? And one thing I don't do is go around lying, baby. I can't stand a liar. And I sure in the fuck can't stand nobody looking for attention. Now put that in your pipe and smoke it. For all you in disbelief. The simple fact that you were even accusing me, whether it ever comes out of your mouth or not, of wanting some attention, makes me want to slap the fuck out of you. Literally, no joke. I don't have makeup on every time I do a video. Ding. Boop, boop. Some of y'all get that. Some of y'all won't. But spirits can do anything. You're missing stuff and you know you put it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Hold on. But nobody's been in here, so I must not have done it. Oh, I must not. They sitting there laughing at you because they know that they mess with your shit. Please know when a spirit takes your belongings and it reappears, please know that something has been done to it. Okay? For your demise. Because you just going to put it back in the closet. You just going to, it got to the point when I started, my best friend who passed away, he would take me, even though we went somewhere almost every day, 6 days a week, he would take part of the agenda for that day was to take me to go burn these items, my clothes, things. And then it got to the point I said, wait a minute. God is above and he's above everything. I'm just going to pray over it. That's why I told y'all, when y'all find money these days, throw it away. No, when you find money, just pray over it. Money's still good, okay? But don't spend it and put it with your money without praying over it, because you don't know what spells and witchcraft has been placed on it. So, you know how many times I've left out of my son's apartment? They gave it up finally. And I would find, I'm riding the bus, I'm finding coins in my pathway. I mean, I'm leaving out right here in the parking lot. As soon as I get down the steps, there's coins right there. Y'all think I'm that motherfucking stupid? Multiple days right behind each other because I didn't pick it up that day, but no. Guess what I started doing? Thank you. And then I hear, ooh, she didn't even pick it up. She didn't even pick up that money. Because I'm talking multiple days. She didn't even pick it up. Hell no, bitch, I'm not picking up because I know that witchcraft can be done on money, and I'm not putting this in my purse and I'm already broke, got a quarter to my name or whatever the fuck is going on. No. But then I said, wait a minute. Hell no. I'm fixing to pick this money up, but guess what I'm fixing to do? I'm fixing to return it back to sender, whatever the fuck you put on it. Yes, I am, and I'm damn good at returning back to sender. I stopped seeing the money. But y'all, if it wasn't right there, because I figured it out right there, go around. You know, this is my path. This is how I go to the bus. If it wasn't right there, it was in another spot. Multiple different days. How in the hell with all the space on the planet? How in the hell with all the coins on the planet? You'll find coins in the same place, in the same area, but they're different coins. Make it make sense. See, some people don't have common sense. I got plenty of it. They don't think outside the box because they ain't fought their way out of the box. They're still in the box. I've been outside the box. I think outside the box. And I do know this. Witches and warlocks put voodoo on money, knowing that you're going to pick it up and put it in your wallet, put it in your hand, go spend it. Oh, you just fucked up because you didn't pray over it. Moving right along. It ain't going to be a lot with they broke ass. They going to just put something here. The money is money, whether it's coins or whatever. The greenbacks, they going to put $1. If it's $1 or something, you know, it's going to be less than $1 with their broke ass. Because the goal is to try to not make you rich. So trust me. You're not going to find, if you find $10, trust me, somebody just lost that. Still pray over it, but they lost it. It came out their pocket. Because these broke bitch witches is not going to sit there and give you $10 just to prove a point. No, it's not going to happen. So, ghosts, spirits, anything. If you ever find your stuff and it returns to you, my son was looking for some pants in here. I wanted to tell him so bad, y'all. I be almost sweating bullets when I be want to tell my son something, but I already know how that's gonna go. Man, where these pants come from? He's a name brand. It's two of his favorite brands when he buys something, even the socks. So I didn't know this because I had just came here and at the last time, no, I had been here. But he was looking for some, I think they were gold pants. Man, I've been looking for these pants. And they were in my grandson's room. Now, y'all, well, baby, Kimmy, you know what I want to tell him? Yeah, you've been looking for them. How they get out your damn closet? Did you ever question that? How did these get out the closet? And I'm looking at them every day. See, that's my brain. I'm not going to just disregard that and say, when I wash such and such and such or make up an excuse, I'm going to call it out for what the fuck it is. It's a spirit that has messed with your clothes, put them back, Put them somewhere else, because usually they ain't gonna put them back where they're not gonna put them back where I just said that ding. They're not gonna put them back where it was. That's just too obvious. But they gonna put them back. Me, if that was me, it's fit to get burnt. Or I'm fit to go out here and right here on this concrete and burn them. Because behind the fire of God, y'all got so many videos to do. That damn fire of God, that inextinguishable fire that he has, that cannot be put out by water, that's the fire that you want. And when you're burning something that has witchcraft and voodoo on it, and you're burning it for your benefit, burning and banishing whatever the hell they did, binding spells, and I mean it's so much stuff. They mirror magic, health magic, hair magic, beauty magic, binding spells to bind you to somebody else. Oh my God. And for the record, all you goddamn men out here, wake your ass up. If you think that every woman, that since there's more female witches than men, and men witches are called warlocks, for the record, since y'all think that you so motherfucking fine, and every woman that gets in your face wants you. Oh yeah, she wants you, but she don't want you fucking with nobody else. Moving right along. Yeah, she wants you. She wants you. And she don't want you messing with no one else. Guess what she's going to do? Witchcraft. So when she does give you the good goods, you ain't gonna want to talk to no one else. Well, she can go around here flaunting her ass around. Not here, Lola, because I'm about to do, not here. Here, plural. Woo, woo. I don't want my baby girl to be thinking I'm talking about her. But she can go around flaunting her ass everywhere and doing what she want to do, but she don't want you to do what you want to do. And you may not want to do it, but I'm just saying. Did y'all get that? Y'all wake y'all ass up. A Coke and a smile ain't always nice. And the shit, how nice they treating you. Ooh, if you could be a fly on the wall and see how they treat other people, but you the bank. You the bank. You the motherfucking bank. Why they gonna treat you like that? But they gonna want to keep you. They're gonna try to keep you any kind of way possible. So therefore they do witchcraft and voodoo on that ass. Then when you put your fucking freaking penis off in one of them, guess what? Oh, you just sealed the deal. That's why I say in the dream state, never eat in your dreams. I mean, you see yourself fit to eat something, don't put it up to your mouth, because you just signed a contract. You just acquired a spiritual spouse, an incubus or a succubus. And the way the world is, it's probably both of them. A bisexual one. Putting food to your mouth in a dream at a family reunion. It was a beautiful thing when your family was there, your mama was there. Oh my God, I just had a dream about my mama, she dead. Oh my God, I just had a dream about my daddy, he dead, and I saw my dad in the dream. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. And we were eating. We were at the, did you eat something? I hope they was eating. I hope you didn't eat anything, because if you did, a pen to a demon, a pen in your hand, putting your signature on a piece of paper or document rather, is no different than a spoon in your hand and you're putting food in your mouth. Some of you will get that now. Some of you will get it later. You just signed a contract. Woo woo. You just signed a contract. You in that dream when you was at the family reunion, y'all was having a good time, and somebody made they made that chicken and dressing, and you ate it. Yeah. Well, guess what? In that dream, you signed a contract when soon as you put that in your mouth. Another thing, young men, off the record, stop eating everybody's damn food. Stop eating everybody's fucking food. Cut it out. You don't know what somebody's doing to the fucking food. And then you don't know what's going on. Don't know what's happening. Oh boy, can you, if you just sit there 5 minutes and talk to me, I'ma tell you what the fuck happened. If somebody don't want you liking me, you ain't gonna like me. Ooh, boy, that's another video. If somebody don't want you liking me because they hating, you ain't supposed to like me. You gonna totally disdain me. Hate my fucking guts. Because that's how they feel. They want you to feel that way. Get her out the picture. Get this chick out the picture. Get him out the picture. Heightened sense of jealousy, heightened sense of envy. But I'm going to leave that all right. I got videos to do on spirits and ghosts. I'm just to get out I ain't never did a 3 hour and 15-minute video. Y'all listen to this entire video. If you got to take a break, listen to the entire video. The things that was coming down on my head this morning, between this morning when I went to sleep, because I'm quite sure it was after midnight, and the time that I permanently got up, little after 3 in the morning, in the afternoon. My head hurting. But I didn't say anything because I never let these idiots know when they've done something to this one and it worked. Never. But I felt that before. It felt like a fucking headache, but not really a headache. It felt like a pressure, like somebody had my brain, not, listen. Imagine my brain outside of my head. Because my head is hard, right? And protection is hard. But imagine this. If somebody could take your brain out, but it's still attached to your head, but they take it out and they're squeezing it. That's what it felt like. Because of the rays, whatever this equipment is that they use, I say rays, like a laser pointer. Which laser pointers, look this shit up, y'all. Laser pointers come in different frequencies, and they have those that are high frequency that can look through ceilings. And then people wonder why you cover yourself up. People wonder why you sitting there protecting yourself. People wonder why you do the shit that you do, but you got 1,000 goddamn videos telling them why. Y'all, I'm going to go. You be careful because babies are innocent. And when you have people trying to harvest energy, demons, look, at this point, humans, demons, because that's my last thing to find out, which is why they are pissed off at this one. You see how long this video is? I just gave y'all a lot of information. The reason why they don't want this information to get out is because that's a done deal. You really wouldn't be fucked with them at all. You would be prosperous. You would get all the money you're supposed to get if you're not fucked with. You wouldn't have to go buy another car because your car wouldn't be fucked with. You wouldn't have to go buy another house because your house hadn't burned down. You wouldn't have to go do this because you're safe. You are protected. You know how to protect yourself. You know, I can't do this. I need to put salt around my doors. I need to go do this. I need to keep a Bible or 2 open up in my place. I need to do this because I need protection. You would live a life of grandiosity, grandeur. You wouldn't have any problems. And if you had some, they're minimalistic things that you could take care of. If you are outside of the dark, if you're woke, you wouldn't have the problems that you have. You wouldn't be saying, oh, well, it was already something wrong with it. You wouldn't have to say that because your shit would be on point where you left it, parked. Your clothes would be right there in the closet, on the coat hanger where you left them. Your food would be right there in the refrigerator, turned in the way that you left it, not turned in the opposite direction. Your Bible would be right there where you left it, turned in this way, open, and it would not be closed up and turned in a different direction and you just been asleep. And you think they not mad at me? Knowledge is power. Get some. Because actually, I don't get donations. I don't have to tell y'all a motherfucking thing. You hear me? I could be real selfish and say, oh, well, let them go. Let the populace go through that. No, I'm not that type of person. If I know, you're going to know. So I'm going to close this up. The rays, R-A-Y-S, that are coming from these laser pointers, and I can only attribute it to laser pointers because that's, the things that they can do. By the way, like I said, you got stuff sitting on the cabinet. You're wondering why your phone is turning on by itself, but you had it turned off. Let me tell y'all something. And my son, if he would say, I told my son, if I ever get some mail here, just leave it in the mailbox. Now he knows why. Because they can read shit from way up there, from through the ceiling, and read the little bitty, itty bitty numbers on your debit card. You're wondering how your shit got stolen. Damn, ain't nobody had my card. Now, is that a demon doing that? I would think a demon can just go in the store and steal every goddamn thing off the store shelves because they don't have to be seen. Or is that a fucking witch or warlock doing it? Astral projecting, doing all this shit. Or is that a witch or warlock that's in cahoots with demons? What is it? Post your comments. So I just got some mail. And he didn't even tell me I had some mail. I told you I put out the cover at the top of this bed and I started adjusting it before I went to sleep and something fell down. And I picked it up and it was my mail with my name on it. I knew what it was because I was expecting it, but I forgot to tell him, reminder, to leave it in the mailbox. It came. He checked the mail. Matter of fact, I ordered it before I even got here because I was just going to come pick it up. So when it fell down, guess what? I didn't use it. I don't want this. I told you to keep my mail in the mailbox for a reason. Because they can see through envelopes. They can see through all of your shit. And I tell my son, put your cards up. Put all your stuff up. He think his mama crazy because he don't get it. Do you think I'm saying shit that ain't happened to me? I'm just coming. Boy, I should be a producer, bro, which I could be, a writer, which I could be. Man, I should have been on the other side of money. And then people are telling me that my story is going to be made into a movie. I've already heard that. I've already heard that there are people here on the outside, not here on the outside, people on the outside stealing my content and getting paid off of it. And I'm not getting paid a goddamn thing, but they're getting paid for telling my own story. Pretending like they're me, and if not pretending like they're me, they're telling my story. It's them, but it's my shit. Somebody just told me at the shelter, she finished my damn sentence. I'm telling her about what happened, and I have a video on this, whatever it was, it had to come back to me. And she said, oh, the blue cup in the attic. Most of you know why I call my stuff the blue cup in the attic, because I found a blue cup in my attic. It was gone the next day. Bam. Okay. She said, yeah, and the cup was gone the next day. She finished the sentence. I said, oh, how you know? You know about? She said, yeah, it's a white lady. It's a white lady on TikTok that's going through the same thing. I said, whoa, hold on. I said, she ain't found no motherfucking cup in her attic, and it was disappeared the next day. That's my story. That's mine. Truth. I hate to use the word story because it could be a lie or a truth. That's my situation. Who is that? I said, I want to know exactly who that is. She said, yeah, she said she went in her attic and it was a cup. Now I found the KimMeWyatt on YouTube. Why account is private. Yeah. 1,000 people following her. I don't even have 1,000 people on my YouTube channel. When they were stealing things, a lot of the damn, what is it? A lot of the quotes that y'all are using out here today, guess who they belong to? The ones that say unknown, anonymous. And it's a third one I forgot. You know why? Because they're mine. I have 1,000 quotes, but they're going around. And guess what? I post a quote. I may not even get one like. Guess what? And I'm not looking for likes. I don't give a damn. I'm just making a point. I might get 1, 2 likes. Especially when I was on another social media platform where this was the norm for people to post quotes years ago. Somebody else posted. Oh, they gonna get 50, 60 likes, depending on how big their page is. They gonna get all kind of. I posted. It was like I hadn't posted a damn thing. They steal it and post it. There you go. So, y'all be careful. If you're getting headaches, and I know you guys, you're going to attribute this to a headache because it's the only thing that's the only feeling that you would get like this. It's not a headache. You are having waves being sent to your head in order to kill you, in order to destroy you. And this is when it gets, y'all, I don't want to do a part 2. I ain't never did a video this long. If not kill and destroy you, mess with your brain, god dog. If somebody mess with your cells of the cells of your brain, you can still be around here, but you're not at your best. Meaning, I don't know what happened when you hear people. I don't know what happened to my mama. My mama just all of a sudden, my dad, my sister just all of a sudden. Y'all know how many times I've heard that. That's not normal. Yes, people do have health problems. Ding! That's not what I'm saying. It's the all of a sudden. That's the phrase you look for. All of a sudden. I just need an all of a sudden button. Tick, all of a sudden. You know why? Because unbeknownst to you, it's a spiritual attack. When you go to the hospital, they go to the hospital. The doctors didn't know what's wrong. Y'all know how many times I heard that? The doctors couldn't find anything. They don't know what's going on. They're not going to find anything. You think these people went to school for no reason? You think an EKG can't say what's wrong with you? You think an X-ray can't see that your bone is fractured or something, and it's coming up nothing? Something's wrong with that picture. When you got doctors scratching their head. And this is the last time I heard somebody say this. They weren't even talking to me. I just so happened to be in the area listening. And she on the phone. Yeah, girl, I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, oh my God, say something. But Lord was like, just let it go, because she would not understand. She would not get it. I want to say, I know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with him, but trust me, it's a spiritual attack. Return it back to the sender. And the doctors looked at her. These are your family. This is your family that's fit to get knocked the fuck out. These are your friends that's fixing to get knocked the fuck out. Gone, dead. Because guess what? The whole reason for doing that is they had something going on. They either had a house, they're elderly. Let's get rid of them. Y'all, the silence that is around this apartment right now, y'all, cause see, I got good hearing. I heard the cars, I heard the doors. Ever since I pressed play, and it's always like this, you can hear a motherfucking pin drop. Because they know this one's fit to tell some shit. She fit to say something. And then I sit up there and think about how I've done 13 years of research, not just on skin and hair, but just knowing like this video, perfect example of the shit that they're doing. Why they keep sending me to college? You know how many degrees I have on with the shit that they doing that they've given me? But they probably didn't even finish high school. I didn't have to pay any money. I'm graduated. I got about 3 or 4 degrees in ignorance, gang stalking, spiritual realm. And I didn't have to pay for none of that shit. Thank you. Thank you, dum-dums. Ooh-wee. College is expensive. And because you were messing with me, 13 years, y'all, I have been doing skin and hair. Wasn't even on my agenda. Wasn't even planned. But when God sees that you got something going on, or Betty, let me start with the devil. The devil knows your destiny too, from the womb. Guess who knew I was going to have a skin and hair care line? Guess who knew it was going to be off the chain? Guess who knew I was going to change the trajectory of what the fuck is going on with skin and hair? Guess who knew I was going to create something that no man on this planet has ever created? Guess who knew that? Guess why I'm being followed? Guess why I'm being stalked? You don't get that? I said no man. Guess how many people are on this planet? Billions. Guess who they targeting? Me. And I'm not the only one. Because the harsh reality, and I'm fixing to end this, and I'll do another video, you guys, on exactly what these rays are, what it is. It's hitting your head. And I've heard my head, I be getting headaches in my sleep. It's not a headache. It's not a headache. You're getting targeted in your sleep. It's as if let me say this. I said it's either to wipe you out, you dead, or to mess with your brain to make you to forget. You have chakras. There are 7 chakras. Your brain has a chakra. You got the solar plexus. You got, look, this chakra, CHAKRAS. If you're gonna go the plural route. Take the S out for singular. Chakra. Look up your chakras. Your brain is in its own zone as one of the chakras. I can't think of it now. If they do something to that chakra and they can try to manipulate several runs, that's your brain. They're going to put waves down on your brain to stop you for multiple reasons. You talking a little too goddamn much, Kimmy. Well, I'm going to leave you with this. Had y'all left this one alone when I asked you, when the 14 Bluetooths was in my apartment, yet I didn't have on any motherfucking Bluetooths. When the 13 Bluetooths was in my apartment, 12, 11, it fluctuated in my other apartment. I didn't have any Bluetooth. I can't stand fucking Bluetooth. Did you not know that I asked y'all to leave me alone? You don't remember that? Leave me alone. I haven't done anything to y'all. Why y'all messing with me? Blah, 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 blah. You don't remember? I knew who I am. You obviously didn't. And you're watching me 24 fucking 7. You didn't know who you was fucking with all that time. You didn't know that if you fuck with me, I'm going to tell the world what you're doing at some point because you don't know how to stop. You didn't know that I'm a caring person. I was going to tell everybody. Now, my secrets are my secrets. If I get married, those are my secrets. I mean, that's between me and my husband. But guess what? You didn't know that I was going to tell people what the fuck shit y'all got going on. And please know when I say y'all, that's up in the air because you really don't. You can't put your finger on it. When I tell y'all that's the last fucking thing I have to do, 333. Ooh, it was 333. 33 on the clock. On this phone. 3 hours, 33 minutes, 33 seconds. That's spiritual. When I looked. So I'm going to go, you guys. I will be doing another video to elaborate even more on what this is that you're feeling in your brain, what you got to do to cover it up. Okay. Even a little hat. I'm not gonna tell y'all how I made this hat, but it was a turtleneck that I made into a hat. Okay, I'll say that. And I did it at the shelter. And I wear that hat over because it covers my eyes up. It was a big turtleneck sweater. So I cut the turtleneck part of it out, a lot of material. It's already in a circle, and I made a hat. Well, that hat I was wearing covering my head up, because it covers my hair up, even though I had my little satin on first. But I put that on top, and then I can just pull it over my eyes. Whatever you do, two things, y'all. If you take anything that I've ever said to y'all, cover your heads up, keep them covered up at all times. I even told y'all I see why certain ethnicities and certain races of people keep their heads covered at all times. It's probably not what you're thinking. Because they know things. I'm in America, the United States. They know some people, some other countries, people know things before we do. Cover your heads up. Keep your heads covered up. If you don't have to, if no one's fixing your hair, or you're not fixing to do your hair, you're in the kitchen cooking, cover your head up. You go into the mailbox, cover your head up. You're asleep, definitely cover your head up. Keep your head covered up at all times. Well, Kimmy, if it's that powerful, they can do. No. These are apples and oranges. You're covering your head up for your hair. Because they use your hair to manipulate things, witches and warlocks. So you're covering up your hair, your head for your hair. Well, wouldn't they be? No. It's covered. This is the physical realm. It is covered. They can't do anything. I didn't say the spiritual realm. That's what I'm talking about in this video today. So whether you got your head covered up or not, when it comes to the spiritual realm, oh, they can still do some shit. They can look, and they have from the ceiling all the way through this mattress that I'm still sitting under, all the way to me, through the cover. Do y'all think this is the first time I've noticed this? I've had foil, like all kind of shit piled on me. She just opened her eyes up. How the fuck did you see that, bitch? And I got a pile. I'm talking can hardly breathe. I got a pile of shit. And then the next day I put more on there. Because, this is the test. They didn't know. Now you know. Now your ass know. I would go put more on there. Do a little different. Do this. Look at my videos, y'all, when I'm showing how I have to sleep. They're on the TBCITA channel. Look at the whole video. Disgusting. But somebody can come in the room and see you with that, oh, Lord, my mama, she just losing. My mama crazy. My mama. Did it ever occur to you that I got this over my head for a reason? Did that ever occur to you? Was I doing that when you was raised? Did you see me with mattresses on top of my head or leaning over? Or did you see any of that when you were growing up? Wake up. Because a crazy person would have been doing that back then. Ding. Now, be honest. Now, mama, I ain't see none of that when I was growing. You wasn't doing that when I was growing up. No, I wasn't. So, something's wrong. But instead of you saying, this is my son, instead of my son saying, man, my mama ain't never act like that. I don't know what. Oh, mama, you know what? You need some help. You need some help. Something wrong with you. Listen to other people, bitch. Don't you, excuse me, Lord. Woo, son, don't you know if somebody is messing with you, putting voodoo on you? And I know they doing it, but guess what? Just like the conversation we're having, I'm not going to say anything because you're not going to believe it. Don't you know if somebody doing something to you, that they would do something to me to separate you from me? Because guess who was helping me out the whole time? You. Jordan, look at her. I got you. You can get this for me, baby. I got you. Because I don't like owing nobody shit. I don't. Get this for me, baby. I. Okay, mama. They gonna mess your finances up because they don't want you helping me. The one. I'm going to go on that note. Hasta la vista. Buenos Aires. Buenos noches, you guys. I highly apologize for the length of this video. Very informative. I ask that you look at the entire video. As a matter of fact, I'm fixing to get up from here because this phone is charged up a little bit. I don't even use this charger to charge up this phone. I use the other one, but I had to keep it going. This battery pack, rather. I use that battery pack for the fan and all kind of stuff like that. But each one of them serves a purpose. And my track phones, because, you know, it ain't much you can do with a track phone. So I'm up. There's the TV. I'm fixing to go in here. I know I look a hot ghetto mess because I had the mattress on, kind of touching my head and stuff. But I want to thank you guys so much for looking at this video. Close the door. I don't know what you're going to see when I turn this light on, though. Bam! Okay. Woo! Lord Jesus. Okay, so y'all seen my hair. So thank you guys for watching this video. My life would be different. You would never see me like this on video. Never. You know, never would you see me. Although I'll rock and roll with it, you would never see me on video like this. But beauty, I always felt, you make the clothes. Clothes don't make you. I can take something from I'm going to say Walmart, because back in the day, Walmart's clothes were, now they've stepped up their game. They have some really nice clothes, but I always said, you make the clothes don't make you. So I can take a t-shirt. I can go to the thrift shop, give me $10. Ooh-wee. You would have sworn that I paid something, because I just know how to do stuff like that. I know how to decorate. I know how to do a lot of different things, y'all. So for you to see me like this, I'm going to tell my story. I'm not going to let anyone else tell my story. But let me tell y'all something about men, ladies. This is how a man wants to see you. Raw, uncut. Not at all times. But if he can get with you looking like that, if he can get with you looking like that, now that woman right there, this is a man talking. Now that one, I wouldn't mind getting with her, because she out there. She look damn good with makeup on, and she don't look too damn bad without it on. So I'm seeing her how she is. She not, you see some nails on this finger, on this hand? No. You see any eyeliner, any makeup? No, you don't. Click. Click. I'm going to press the button. Because, ladies, and this is just the end note. Men, when you take all that shit off, let me, that's when you put stuff in I put stuff in my bra, but it's not to make them bigger, make my breasts bigger. You take all that stuff off. Take the wigs off, take the nails off, take the eyelashes off, take everything off. You gonna scare the hell out of that motherfucker. Let me go. Bye.